Hi guys, welcome back for a bit longer edition, but not quite as big as. But we're getting into that Vegas round of KTP Podcast, brought to you by our good friends at Full Throttle Ranch. Absolutely amazing place out there. We love it, and yeah, I can't be happier to have them on board with us. I've got a little bit of news. Should we tell them now or later?
Whenever.
Later.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Does that help?
She does. She does. So. Or maybe I've kept it.
I like surprise too.
Anyway, Margie.
Good to be back. Good to be back. Back into the real football. Not the trial matches. We got the real stuff happening, and yeah, if the weekend's anything to go by, should be some reasonably good footy coming up in the next 26 rounds.
There was some good footy.
Yeah.
It's back, eh? How exciting is it, Bud?
I love it. Love it.
You get a little tingle when it was back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
You don't want to know where that is. So.
Nah.
I can feel it all the way down in my plums.
But no, good to be back.
Does it smell like a foot? Anyway, joining us also, the ever beautiful crazy lady. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great.
Of course you are. You're married to me.
Ask me again after Friday night, though.
Oh, you'll be right. You'll be right. Oh, then again, Liam Martin is out. Huge out. Huge out. But, yeah, anyway. Welcome to myself and... Someone's got to welcome you. Anyway.
Welcome, Schmidt. How are you?
Thanks, champion. And Jason?
Thanks, yep, promoted to the A team again, so yeah, all good. Thanks.
Yeah, no, it's good to have you. Jace? Oh, sorry, Jay. Sorry. Yeah, how are you?
Thank you. Yeah,
It's been a long day.
it's been a long
I was looking at you, but...
I haven't been called that since I was like 12.
Yeah, could have
I'd
called you
like
worse.
to actually be called Jace or Jason because Jay was sounded like just not a name you wanted. Now everyone's named Jay.
Just call you Jay.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do. Anyway,
with that.
welcome.
Thank you, mate.
Glad to have you here. And
Yeah, good to be back. Looking forward to a good year. Enjoying every Tuesday night, sitting here, having laughs, chin wagging about footy.
yeah, that's the go. But joining us in the Full Throttle guest lounge for the first time tonight, we have
Matt.
Matt. How are you, champion?
Yeah, good to be here. Thanks for getting us on, and looking forward to hearing what you're chatting about. And
Oh, we talk shit.
well, no doubt, I saw one of the posts after the Knights win. You know, like you'll probably want to talk about that all night, pretty much. But
Well, I do.
yeah, but one of the guys on Facebook wrote, "Newcastle 2026 grand finalists. You've heard it here first, the Knights." So there you go. We could just call the season now
I won't
while
say
they're in
that.
front.
Hey,
Let's go for
we're
it.
on top of the ladder.
I know.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Well, that's what I mean. Let's just,
having a
that's it.
couple
Yeah. Roll commercial. It's time for it. Like, let's
As
make that.
what's the song? The only way is up.
Well, we'll see how long it lasts.
Pretty good, eh?
We'll see how long it
Good
lasts.
shower singer.
Oh, he's up.
Good show.
He's there. Trying to take it away from us already, Mark.
Might as well.
Oh, he's not far in front of us.
No, no, mate.
Yeah, so
It's all
bloody
right.
Parramatta supporters. Anyway, you're on a little adventure. Also, you're taking off to soon.
Yeah.
You want to?
Yeah, next week we're heading, jumping on the Harleys and heading over to WA. So people think we're nuts, and we probably are, I reckon, especially if they knew who we're travelling with. But yeah, look, it'll be good. We're on the road for a month, so just exploring Australia, doing some filming. We've got a YouTube channel, Matt's Minutes, so look that up. You'll see heaps of other adventures that we do all around the country. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun getting away. You were talking earlier, you know, about men's mental health and that. There's nothing better than just getting on the bike. Yeah, you got it in your own thoughts and your helmet, and then just camping with mates and that, just sharing life, you know, kicking back. The longer the trip goes, you find that guys tend to open up heaps more. And we always say that, you know, if you're sitting around a pub, sometimes it gets a bit narky. You know, if it's just you're just doing that week in, week out, you get on the bikes and go, and it's like everyone's different. It's really good.
My birthday's coming up soon, Harley.
How old are you?
27.
Yeah, well, that's the age that you get your first Harley, 27.
And
Isn't that right, Pete?
And some.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I've got something else you can ride.
Oh, don't you worry.
It's a push bike.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. He was really getting excited then. He really thought all his birthdays had come at once.
Well, that's not the only thing, but anyway. But no, it's good. Like, honestly, you take my hat off to what you do, and it's good stuff. And we might get you to post a link up
Yeah, for
and
sure.
send it to us, and we'll follow your journey and push it through the show as well. And
Yeah, that'd be great.
yeah, we'll look at doing something.
You can live through them.
Oh, thanks.
Win-win.
There you
From
go.
your, from
There
your
you go.
lounge.
Have you got a sidecar? Have you?
Actually, it's funny you say that. One of the guys does have a sidecar. Thankfully, he won't be riding anywhere near us. But pretty much, I mean, he's not bad on a single bike. He tends to hit pretty much everything on the road. But give him a sidecar, man, he's nailing garbage bins, fence posts, and that's just in the car park. I mean, yeah. So there's a sidecar. You could jump in that.
Could you see Smitter in a
Yes.
sidecar?
I would pay
Yeah.
for that.
His knees would be up near
I
his
mean, you're
ears.
talking about raising money for charity. That'd be a great way to do it. Jam you in a sidecar. You probably had some Vaso around the edges, but you know, jam
I'll
you
tell you,
in.
probably not the first one that wanted to jam me, but not in a sidecar.
You have to fold him out. It'd be origami. Fold
Yeah,
him out.
Nah,
crowbar
but
him.
honestly, stuff like that, I can't wait to get involved with you guys and do things. And we should do something ourselves. Like I was saying the other day out there, might even be able to get some kind of bike or something, a pedal bike or something. I want to get one of those 4-seater bikes, a pedal bike.
That's called a car, mate.
Yeah, no. This one, it's a, what do they call it? A Segway bike, I think they call it.
Yeah.
And I want to ride it from one point and end up at the ranch. But every so often we stop, we let a passenger off, and we pick up a new one,
Yeah, that's
a
good.
different celebrity or whatever,
Yeah.
along the way, and do it for mental health and
Yeah, that'd
yeah.
be cool.
finish off at the ranch with someone like Shannon Noel singing or something.
Yeah.
'Cause the reason I say Shannon Noel, a lot of people go, "Oh, what are you him for?" I use his song "Lift"
Yep.
as a motivational song too.
Yeah.
You've got to lift and get yourself through it. So, I mean, that'll be something.
Yeah, for sure.
cooler.
Yep.
So, but yeah, welcome to the show, and
Yeah, thanks for having us. It's great to be.
yeah, pleasure if you enjoy yourself, and we don't have to pay you to go out when you leave. We might get you on more often.
Oh, I thought we were getting fuel cards for the trip. Wasn't that the deal?
Didn't you get that?
It's in the mail.
All right, yeah.
It's with their chat.
We'll just empty
too.
the beer fridge on the way out. We'll be right.
Yeah, thanks to Full Throttle, I must say. But let's get into it. Talk some shit, talk some footy, and yeah. NRL News brought to you by Hip Pocket Workwear.
The NRL have officially changed the state of origin eligibility rules. You need to have lived in Queensland or New South Wales by the age of 13. But after you represent after that internationally has no bearing on your eligibility.
I like it, but I don't like it. I like it because you get to see the likes of Fisher Harris, some of those tough nut Kiwis play, but it takes away that Maroons versus Blues sort of,
State.
you know what I mean? State against state. Now it's, I don't know.
It's funny though, that rule has been around for a very long time, but they've never actually put it in place, because if you look at some of the kids that have been over here for a long period of time, like Jay Taumalolo, JT, a few of the boys that are even from New Zealand, they've played for Australian schoolboys because they've been over
100%.
here as...
Well, Jonathan Thurston played for the Blues.
Yeah, absolutely, as a kid.
Sonny Bill played for the Blues
So that's the
as a
thing.
junior.
Sonny Bill. Imagine Sonny Bill in Origin. Like, there'll be Biff, 100%. That's what you want.
Definitely.
You know, like, love them or hate the Roosters. Do you hate the Roosters? No one likes the Roosters. But do you like watching them now because Spencer plays for them?
No, that's a you.
Yeah, true.
thing.
But, like, he brings the Biff.
Yeah.
And,
That aggression that's
Yeah.
needed.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I go a bit weird, don't I? Let's
What
be
do you mean
honest.
go?
In the knees.
Yeah, I go a little bit. No, when there's aggression at the footy and then I get up on the fence and I get excited and.
Come to local league, mate. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, I know that's.
Tins on the hill on
Yeah,
the
it's
other
different.
side, Curry at the graveyard, mate.
Yep.
That's it.
You'll see plenty of aggression there.
Oh yeah, but it's just when it's your team and
Oh, absolutely.
And then you
mate,
can-
100%.
like we had. What's it, Aaron Clark?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you? Oh, you were there. You seen that, didn't you? Oh no, it was Mark. I was going off at Aaron Clark on the fence
Yeah.
because he was getting into the night.
At the Newcastle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
right.
mean, and then it stays there, but
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
stays on the ground, and it's all good fun. So, I love it.
Yeah, I don't think they care too much.
No, I don't think he gives a shit what I've got to say. Probably, $800,000 says he don't give a shit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Living in a great country.
True.
The NRL are bringing the State of Origin to New Zealand in 2027. The land of the long white cloud will host one of the 3 games in 2027 at Eden Park.
Oh, fish and chips.
Long time coming, I reckon.
Mm.
They did a fantastic job in 2020 with bring the boys over and kept them in Australia through COVID.
I heard that was the premiership.
I think it's well deserved.
I think, we owe New
Yeah.
Zealand
100%.
a great debt for
They,
the
they
COVID
kept
years.
the competition alive.
Yeah.
I honestly hope they win the premiership, not just the fish or Barney or whatever, but they deserve that.
They do. They do.
You're going
Well,
against
why
your own
not, don't
team.
Yeah. Well, I've got to
Rude.
take my Knights goggles off. They deserve it.
You just got to think
because
the
they
fish
haven't won
has.
one yet, have they? They've
No.
been
Been
two
in there twice. I
2 they've been in, yeah.
Yeah.
both times.
I mean, I
Forrest
just
has got them.
I do
Yeah.
like fish, but taking that aside, like what they went through and away from their families, so that they deserve it.
Yep.
So if Knights or Penrith can't win, they can have it.
Bring the 9s back, mate, I say.
100%.
All the 7s.
Well, it's Sevens. Ashley Gordon kicked
Yeah.
it from the side.
From
Remember
the
that?
sideline, mate, 100%.
My old school teacher.
He was the first player the night signed.
The Flash.
He was.
Yeah, from South Newcastle, yeah.
Yep.
Still, and I'll tell you what, still to
still
the
around.
day, still to the day, we
Doesn't
see
look
him
a
at the
day
ground.
older than he did when he was
Straight over to talk and
Yep.
talk old stories, and if he's got friends there, he goes, "Oh, this bastard used to rip me off all the time," and this, that. Like,
Yep.
they're things, memories that you'll never lose, and good stuff.
The Dragons have set round 8 as Dylan Egan's return date from his ACL injury suffered last year.
Fair enough.
Shane, okay. Shane Flanagan says criticism of his son Kyle last year was completely unwarranted. He was one of the 4 or 5 best players last year, he added.
If he's one of their 4 or 5 best players, and
They're
the
struggling.
rest of the squad must be.
I mean, I can understand if it's your kid, you're gonna stick up for it 100%. But, dude, he was lucky to make reserve grade. Let's be real. He was woeful.
The Dragons had Lachlan Elias in reserve grade, and he was killing it.
He was killing it. Couldn't get it
Absolutely killing it, and just couldn't get a start in first grade.
started. And that's where the board needs to step in, I suppose, and say, "Well, come on." Anyway.
Blake Laurie has revealed Shane Flanagan sat him down at the end of last season and told him he's the worst prop on his roster. It was a tough conversation, but I thanked him for looking out for my career, he said.
Yeah, but they let David Clemmer go. Go figure. He's the worst prop, but see you, Clemmer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The Titans had attempted to pinch Jesse Arthurs from the final year of his contract, but they were denied by the Broncos. Arthurs has been stuck behind Dean Mariner last year, missing out on the club's final runs and eventual grand final run. The 27-year-old is unsigned for next season and will likely be in and out of Queensland Cup.
Let him go. Stop holding the player back. Like he's a good talent. Like I'm
Yep.
serious. I'd have him in. If he
He's
can
an
run.
international, mate.
Yeah, he can run, do
Played
I?
for New Zealand. He's an international. He's not.
But
not-
why
not
hold him
bum.
back if he's going to be in
Absolutely.
Q Cup? Let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go to the Titans.
Don't force somebody to stick it.
Yeah, I don't
You've got
like
no
that.
chance.
See, when I start running the NRL, I'll put that change in too.
All right, mate.
When's that happening?
Oh, yeah.
As soon as possible.
It's
Well, you
coming,
want a
mate.
job?
It's coming.
Maybe they're thinking, we let Cobbo go, we better hang on to this one as insurance.
Yeah, but I don't
Which
know.
isn't great, but,
They say about clubs being players being loyal to clubs and that too. What about clubs being loyal or looking out for their players as well? You're only a player for so long.
it's purely business
It
now.
is.
There's no human factor behind any contracts anymore. And people go on, this guy wants to break a contract and sign somewhere else, that's no good. Yeah. But then a club might go, we don't want this guy.
This is where it should go back to contracts should be a maximum of 2 years.
Absolutely.
2 years
Oh, I
only.
agree.
It should go back to contracts must be held.
100%. So
You
that
sign
way,
a
if they do
contract for
maximum
5
2
years,
years,
mate, that's
you
what
sign
you
a
do.
contract,
For
you're
5
there.
years.
that's what I mean. If they do 2 years maximum, you've got to
Yeah.
see that out.
Yeah.
No ifs, buts about it.
Yeah.
Or if they do, and the club and both player agree, that contract gets ripped up.
And
Not this club still has to pay half of your contract.
Yeah,
No,
correct.
that gets ripped up. You start a new one.
And none of this, at the end of the year, there's a caveat at the contract that can go, if this isn't in place, or if this
I've
coach
got
isn't here, then I can leave.
stipulations
Or, and the next year comes and goes, this isn't here, so I can leave now
Well,
without
guarantee
any.
you there's no clauses like that in your contracts.
No.
No.
Stuck.
How's a free will, mate?
Yeah.
Welcome to the web.
It's for the love of the show.
The dark web.
Anyway.
Scott Sorensen has signed a 2-year deal with the Perth Bears. The 32-year-old is exactly what the Bears are looking for in a no-nonsense team first player who's been to the top and will bring a winning culture to a new club, having helped the Panthers win 4 consecutive premierships.
He needed a change. I reckon he's got two. He's just not fitting into the Penrith system. I mean, being a great player.
He is a good player.
One of the best Penrith have had over the last 3 or 4 years, so to speak. But I think it's time to move on. And like you got all those young guns at Penrith too pushing you.
I reckon he's a great pickup, and a change of scenery, and to be like a foundation player for the club, he might just go bananas.
Well, it comes into that balance, doesn't it? You need that balance. You need the old heads. You need the young blokes. You need the mix. I think he'd be a good leader over there.
You need your old heads in the forwards. You need your young flashy guys in the backs, and they'll meld together.
That's why we
for
got
the
you
team.
in.
As the old guy.
Yeah.
We're probably older than him.
Oh, he just had a hard
No,
life.
I've got you. I'm 54,
Oh,
Told you.
okay, I feel older than
and he's 20. He's 27. So I'm double him. And Margie
I'm not
looks
the
40.
oldest on the panel.
How old are you, Margie? 21.
Yeah. Thereabouts.
You look great.
Thanks, mate.
Is that time?
I don't feel it.
That's time 2.5,
He started growing that beard the last time the Eels won our grand final.
Oh, that.
No, not quite. Not quite. I was a bit young for that. It was a year after.
You're 39 years.
He started pulling his hair out every day since they win.
Yeah.
Since they won.
Excellent.
Melbourne first round.
Reece Robson suffered a fractured thumb at pre-season training. He will undergo surgery and is expected to miss the next 8 weeks.
Big blow.
Yes.
Blow.
Yeah, big blow for the Roosters, yeah.
It is like big signing for him. They wanted that hooker that's going to take the forward lead.
But you got Connor Watson.
Exactly. They've got a couple of kids in the lower grades that can filter in.
If not, go across the road, Oxford Street, you'll find a few hookers.
I don't know. Are they still around?
Chris?
I haven't been down there for a while, mate, so I can't really answer that question.
Some of them,
I'm
they're
not
not
going
what
to
you
say
think they are.
nothing.
Yeah.
The Hangover movie comes to
Oh,
mind.
you've been in the Gold Coast recently,
Yeah,
mate.
I've
Well, hang on.
Yeah.
We should ask this question next week when Mark gets back from Vegas.
Yeah, it's good,
Yeah, Hangover.
yeah.
As long as he don't come back with a face tattoo and a tiger.
Oh, Tyson.
And a tooth missing.
Yeah, tooth missing. Or a baby on
A
his...
baby.
Oh,
What's his name? Leroy, was it? Leroy?
no, it was, I don't know.
Yeah.
Kai Pearce-Paul says he decided to join the Tigers as he believes in Benji Marshall's plans for the club. Benji is highly respected by the boys and he's got a vision. He has a plan. Everyone buys in on the team.
Oh, how stupid are the Knights letting him go?
Yeah,
Realistically.
crazy.
Yeah, they were playing him on his wrong side. And we spoke to him a few times, but before he actually signed, he goes, "Oh, I don't want to go. I want to stay. I love it here." So you got a player that has the potential to be something great, really, and wants to stay at the club. And realistically, he wouldn't have been getting paid a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I know you can't keep everyone, but
That's what you were saying before about the clubs backing the players, vice versa. Like that's what they need.
100%.
He's a great example of they should have backed him.
yeah, work with him.
You drag
Okay.
a bloke from England,
Yeah.
give him a contract, think that, and he's only a young bloke too.
That's right.
He's not like sort of past his prime.
Yeah.
He's right where you want him to be.
Newcastle's
To
got
filter into that system. So
Well, another one was the other young English fellow that come out. Oh, memory blank. And they pissed him off mid-season.
the fullback.
What was his name? I can't think of his name now. Will Price. Will Price.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
He's killing it over there now.
He's season ended.
Yeah.
And
He's done an injury. He's gone for the season now.
but he was killing it up until then. And a few former NRL players said they've seen him create something out of nothing. Like, yes, he had a few defensive issues, but that's why you have a defensive coach and you work with the kid.
Yeah, but
I get it.
and what they didn't understand is the Super League to the NRL is completely
Two different.
Yeah.
You know, like the time frame of when they play and the factor of the weather and everything else.
And he could kick goals from all over the park.
But and over there, he's a fullback. He plays fullback over there, not six. So
Anyway.
But Newcastle have a history of just, for some reason, just getting rid of good players.
Yeah. Well, we won't go there. Well, I wish I had a dollar for every good player
Mate,
we
you
got
could
rid
probably
of.
pick 6
You'd have
teams
$48.
that they've let go over
Back in the
time.
day, they let Luke Burt go.
Yeah.
Luke Burt, under 20s, holds the record for most points, or had
Yep.
the record for most points in a season,
Boy,
most tries in a season.
Isn't he a Valentine
And they
Junior?
still let him go. Yeah, Valentine
He is,
Jr.
yeah,
and they
Valentine,
let
yeah.
him go, and Para picked him up, and look
Boy,
where he
Gordon,
ended up.
Para
Boy
still
Gordon
got title
was
with him.
apparently trying to get a start at Newcastle, and they said no.
Yep, crazy.
Anyway.
Keith Titmus' mother believes her son's death was preventable. Her family are attempting to sue the Sea Eagles for millions, saying, "We just want justice for our family."
That was the umpire that died at the training accident, wasn't
Is
it?
it the one that was denied a water bottle or something? Or, Yeah.
Yeah,
That's just OH&S.
Oh, just let you know the fridge is full there. So,
It's absolutely heartbreaking.
Was.
It is. It's terrible. Terrible. Like, you don't go to work. That's their job.
Yeah.
You don't go to work to not come home.
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah. It is. I hope they look after the family. Anyway.
The NRL have reportedly informed clubs they will determine where finals games are played in 2026. Teams with smaller grounds could be at risk of being forced to play elsewhere.
We're not going to have to worry anyway. But Newcastle, but
What's the incentive then for
yeah, but
those clubs with smaller grounds to
But-
reach the
but
semis
why
and
would
not
you-
get a
Cronulla,
yeah?
they revamped their ground and made it smaller. Like,
Well, they hold, I think it's like 11
Yeah,
and a half.
12,000 or something like that. Yeah.
because they made the leagues club and that bigger and took some of the ground. Like, come on. It's
Yeah.
you know, if you go and play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. It's your own fault. I'm sorry, but yeah. It's all about rights, TVs, fitting people in.
It comes
Politics
back to
again,
the
mate.
dollar now.
I honestly
Everything
think,
rugby league is
I think
dollar.
we should go back to the first 4 teams get a home semi. After that, it's all played in one stadium. How it
Double
used to be.
headers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
100%. Back how it used to be. Back
Yeah.
at, or even, well, Parramatta Stadium, whatever it's, Combank now.
Combank, yep.
Great stadium.
It is a good stadium.
Except
And
when
it's
it
used by
rains.
many clubs too. It's
Yeah.
not just Parramatta Stadium,
Well, the
so
Tigers,
there's 3 or 4 clubs there.
Penrith were
Even-
using it.
Yeah,
What's the old Sydney Football Stadium?
The cricket ground.
No, the new
Oh,
Roosters.
the-
What's it called now? Allianz, is it? They call it
yeah,
one of the
the
two.
Olympic or whatever it
How many?
was. Yeah.
How many does that hold? The one next to the SCG. That hold a Fairview now.
70 is it?
I think it's 80.
So you
80,
could probably
80.
have use both them grounds.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
But that was the Olympic Stadium. That's why they gave that stadium back to the NRL and said, turn it into a field because it holds that many people in it. It
Well,
sucks, but
Penrith. How big's Penrith going to be when it's finished?
Still not very big.
no.
20 something.
See, that's the
Yeah.
thing. Why not? They've built it. It's everything now. Like the government's got enough money. Let's be real. Look at old mate. He's going on another freaking holiday. But they should build roofs over the stadiums and make stadiums bigger.
I think so.
Look at the Americans. Americans kill it. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Take a look at it. So, well, it's better for fans as well. And, you know, there's no wet weather football anymore then.
Yeah.
Well, there's no lightning strike delays.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be perfect. Indoor
Well,
stadium.
they do it with the AFL, mate. Why
Yeah.
can't they do it in NRL?
They do it with the tennis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they
There's
close the
plenty of
roof when the
sports,
weather's
mate.
coming in
Yeah,
and everyone just,
absolutely.
you know.
Wherever they put a roof for the football, Matt Burton's going to hit it.
Yeah.
Going to try at least.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get it.
That's one sport I've never gone and seen live. Tennis. I must admit.
I reckon it's pretty good, actually.
I'd probably rather watch paint dry, but
Tennis is a game I don't mind playing.
Watch the
I can't
paint
watch
dry,
it.
get the
I
ear
can't
in
watch
the
it.
air, mate.
We got a bit of tennis elbow, have we?
Like watching tennis. I don't like watching tennis. I can play it.
Will Kennedy says he has a lot of love for this club and would love to re-sign with the Sharks past this season.
I can't see why they'd get rid of him, to be honest. He's probably been one of their most consistent over the last.
That young bloke, that young Cochrane that they had in the trial match, mate, at fullback, he's just, if they hold on to him, he's the next.
So the Sharks
the
have got
next step, mate.
the Sharks have got 6 of their top 17 coming off contract this year.
A lot of clubs are like that
Yeah.
now, mate.
Open shopping.
Will Kennedy, Cam McInnes, Jesse Raymond, Toby Riddle.
McKenna, I reckon they'll let him go. Only because he's getting a little bit old in the
Yeah.
turf, but what a competitor.
Talakai.
Yeah, he's gone.
This year,
Yeah,
yeah.
didn't Perth sign him,
Yeah.
or was that?
Yeah,
Perth's got him.
behind him.
They did.
Sione
Yeah.
Katoa.
A few
What
on
a good
the,
mix.
Yeah. It'll be
Whether it's going to be
interesting.
successful, but
Well, I think it's more the coaching side of it, to be honest with you, mate. With the
Mal.
He had the Australian team for a long time.
I reckon
mate.
they're going to go all right.
He
Yeah,
had the
look,
best of what he could do with there.
he had Australia and he had Queensland
Correct.
and he went bananas, but he had Canberra for quite a while. And
Was that in Queensland? Went bananas?
No. he had Canberra for a few years and he couldn't coach him.
No,
Couldn't coach him.
no.
So
Played
Oh, I
footsies,
hope that he does. I hope
Maybe
that he
that's
gets the
just Canberra.
staff that helps him.
plus he always had
Progress.
Michael Hagan next to him and he was
Yeah,
they
exactly.
reckon he was, you know.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Hagues was a good coach.
Yeah. So they reckon he was the coach.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
who else was there with him?
Adrian Lamb.
Jason. That's not Jason. The Knights coach at the moment. Justin Holbrook.
Justin Holbrook.
He was assistant as well when he was there.
Yeah, true.
Bloody Jason.
You got Jason on the
Yeah, I
road.
know, mate.
Stop looking at me.
The Warriors have officially re-signed Tane to a picky on an extension until the end of 2028.
Done well there.
I don't even know if I said it right.
Sounds good to me.
Sounded all right.
Will Sullivan's NRL career is now reportedly in jeopardy. He has now suffered 5 separate concussions since joining the Knights last year, and there are concerns he may not take the field again.
5 since last year.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
pretty,
That's a lot.
pretty
That's
rough,
gone.
mate. That's Victor Radley shit. That,
Well, they only allow in the
Luke
juniors,
Henry.
mate. They only let you 2. Then you can't play. So you can have some of the kids that play for the Knights in like the pre-season prior to the juniors starting. Done Cody Boga last year. Got knocked out first game.
Oh,
He
wow.
had to literally get through the rest of the season. Plus, they made the grand final in 17s, Div 1, and he had to get through the whole season without getting concussed. Otherwise, he was done.
Done. Yep.
So,
You look at boxing when you're knocked out, and I think it's so many months until you
Yeah.
can even start training.
you're not really allowed to do anything.
I mean, most of those guys only fight twice a year anyhow.
Yeah.
If they get through their first fight.
I'm still, speaking of fighting, I'm still waiting for Logan Paul.
Oh, he hasn't got back to you yet.
No.
Might have to send him another email.
Oh, get on
Yeah.
there, March.
Just maybe capital letters, mate.
Oh, I just think he's a cat. He's running scared.
I don't think he
Definitely
can
scared.
read.
Oh,
I think he's illiterate.
oh, put it out there. Oh, speaking of fight, sorry to cut in on your news, but our good mate John Hopewade put the
He's thrown the
gauntlet
hat
out
in the ring.
to
Lucas Brown.
Lucas Brown for a bare knuckle fight.
Big Daddy.
knuckle.
Bare
Yeah,
knuckles.
yeah,
Yeah,
he wants
there
to
you go.
take on Big Daddy.
I might,
Flipping heck.
might put it
Oh,
out there to hop on. We'll see if we can get him on the next couple of weeks and give
Have
it
a
a
chat and
push.
see
on.
what's going through his mind.
That'd be interesting. That's for sure.
Do it before and after.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the bloke. Honestly, he's the nicest guy, and a lot of people just see him for that one thing he
Yeah,
did,
yeah.
but he's an absolute legend.
Hey, there's plenty of people that follow suit now, mate. If you watch some games, there's some of those young blokes come through and they don't mind giving the old Hopper a snap.
I try, but it's like a cat. It gets me.
My first show with you guys, we had Hopper on the phone at an interview, and it was just the best.
Yeah.
No, Hopper, mate, you're a legend, mate, and we'll get you on soon.
Bradman Best has confirmed his interest in making his boxing debut. I know potentially down the track I'd love to jump in there. Just test myself, he said.
He's got a good coach.
Yeah, he's got a good
Great
coach.
coach.
Did Jeff end up getting hold of Tyson and get him a little sit down with him?
I'm not sure.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, he was going to contact Mike Tyson while he was over
Yeah.
in Vegas. And
Apparently,
Have a
because
chat.
he wanted to have a sit down, just shake his hand and say good day. So,
ride his
Didn't
tiger.
see anything come up about it, so you think something would have popped up on something.
I might.
If it had happened.
Wouldn't have mattered who it was, mate. Someone from the NRL got hold of Mike Tyson. It made him be everywhere
Yeah.
across
Yeah.
the scene. So,
All right, it may not have happened, but I reckon it will happen eventually because Mike will get wind of it. And, yeah, but interesting.
Peter Vlandis says the NRL wants to implement a global round to launch their season, with the UK, Abu Dhabi, Japan, and Hong Kong all being considered. We want a global round. We want to go right around the world, he confirmed.
We heard
gonna
that with
happen.
Super League, didn't we?
It's going to happen. Abu Dhabi. Well, let's just see what happens with
If
that.
there's anything left of it.
Yeah. Well, President Bush might have
off-topic
something.
rule there, real quick. Sorry. Did anybody have a go at Peter Vlandis?
Oh, hang on. Leave that for
Moving on, moving on.
Yeah, right.
Peter Vlandis says the NRL leads the AFL like a horse and says our game has lifted theirs. What's this gather round? What are they gathering, rocks or stones? They've copied Magic Round, he added.
We'll go back to numbers.
Yeah,
Go back to bums on seats.
100%. That's a
not-
There's
business.
no way the
Really?
NRL has got the AFL.
No.
There's no way. That bloke's dreaming if he thinks rugby league draws in more crowds than the AFL.
Look.
They get 10,000 people to train in sessions.
Yep.
Like that's, you
it's
don't
all-
get anything like that
it's all
in
done
rugby league.
It's all done wrong. Like, we need to have more clubs going to the communities more.
Yeah.
And getting more kids involved. And getting kids off screens and stuff. And
Yeah.
It's all done wrong. I'm sorry. I know when we take over the NRL, we'll change it, but it's done wrong. All he's sitting there is trying to think of dollars, how I can get dollars, and that's fine. But if it's done right with the community and the community gets involved and more kids and more bums on seats, you get more money, you halfway.
Yeah.
But
I went to last year when I went to Melbourne in the August. We went to an AFL game.
did you go to sleep?
It was 14th versus 16th, and there was 35,000 people there.
Yeah.
And they're crazy, mate.
It's
Yeah.
They're absolute
ridiculous.
nutters, mate.
You don't
They're-
even get that out of Tigers game.
Some of the abuse that those officials running around them in them yellow shirts got,
Yeah.
mate. Especially the young blokes that are running line, like the circle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mate.
Yeah.
But
They
just,
are
yeah.
just next level.
but he's dreaming if he thinks we're in front of the
Like,
AFL.
yeah, we're
I
miles
think that's
behind,
just the media
unfortunately.
blow, mate. I think he just likes to.
Yeah.
Well,
put it
dollars
out there.
wise, it's like comparing F1 to V8 Supercars, isn't
100%.
it? Like, that's the
100%.
comparison.
That's exactly how it is, yeah.
And, you know, I'm not too much up on the AFL, but have they got higher backers as well? Like more, you know?
So I don't know what the player pays are like as such. I don't know what their salary caps and all that type of stuff are set up.
AFL's Australia wide, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where we're not yet.
Well, they've even got a team in Tassie now, so
Yeah.
A map of Tassies.
Don't start. You're not funny.
Oh, I am.
No, you're not.
He's something.
You're laughing.
He's special.
She's still here. That's all that.
Yeah.
But she didn't marry me for me look, so it's got to be something.
I remember seeing a interview of Volandis one time, and he was asked, "Oh, if you had the choice to watch AFL or rugby union, what would you watch?" And he said the Flintstones.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each their own, you know, but I can't get that theme song out there. Tell me you weren't thinking of it either.
Oh, mate, it's always on my mind, the Flintstones.
I was just watching that 4-person cart with the feet going.
That's it.
Fred's car, mate. Fred's car.
You prefer the Flint Bones. You know exactly what that is.
Staying out of that. I did not hear nothing.
No, but you've seen it.
I see nothing.
Kylie brought that up.
That's, yeah.
The Warriors have confirmed they expect a player or two in return for Mitch Barnett's early release. We've been completely considerate and understanding of this situation in agreeing to release him. There is a business component to it, said CEO Cameron George.
Parramatta's got a spare. And there was talk that they are very high on Mitch Barnett coming to Parramatta.
I reckon
I
he'll end
read
up,
today on one of the
dozen
Parramatta
teams, mate.
pages.
I reckon he'll end up with the Broncos.
Well, depends on what they throw.
This is just my
We have got a spare player.
way of looking at it. The Broncos, Knights, Parramatta, who was that one? Dragons. That were in the
Yeah,
next one.
yeah. Flano said
Dragons.
they'd be interested if he got the
So,
opportunity.
so where would the vacancy appear at the Broncos?
We'll up, Skippy. Hang on.
Well,
Skippy.
Out of them four,
Big tail.
who's most likely? Realistically, and the Knights. The Knights are in it as well. Out of them, who's most likely in the next 4 years to win a premiership?
Broncos.
That's my way of thinking. That's, you know, he's done everything in rugby league. He hasn't won a premiership.
well, they let him go next year, don't they? Payne Haas leaves.
End of this season.
Payne
That's
has
it,
to leave.
Has to leave, yeah.
He comes in.
Big hole on dollar figures for the Broncos, mate.
And who are the Broncos going to throw to him?
Oh, mate, that they won't let go to
Jesse Arthur.
Jesse
Jesse
Arthurs.
Arthurs.
Lomax or Arthurs?
Honest,
I like
to be
Arthurs,
completely honest with you, matey,
Oh, I
New
like
Zealand
Arthurs
could
too, it's
pick
hard.
6 NRL teams with the talent that they have over in that country. They've already said that.
Yeah.
That they have enough players to make up 6 teams.
Well, I'd love to see him back at Newcastle,
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, because Tyson Frizzell's more than likely going to finish up after,
You'd think
maybe
this
this
year? Yeah.
so it slips straight in. I mean, oh, mate, I'd love to see Barney back, but
Be interesting to see what comes of it.
took me Knights glasses off and just fought logics and thought that's probably, if they're offering good money, and say,
What was
well,
paid on? He's on 800. Barney comes over, mate. They offer him 5.
oh, he'll
He's
get all
probably
that.
jump
What's
on
he
it.
got left in him? 2 seasons?
Yeah, well,
No,
You reckon?
maximum of 4.
now he's had a season out with his
ACL.
half
Yeah.
a season.
But that's the downfall too. Will be they go, hey, you've done your ACL.
Yeah, the body's starting to deteriorate on you.
Yeah.
Because
So,
he goes 100 mile an hour every
Yeah.
game. He
Oh, I
doesn't
love the
stop.
bloke. Like he's, yeah.
So
I wish we never got lost him in the first place, but
That's rugby league, mate.
that's it, mate. Dollars.
oh, it is,
talks.
and honestly, but I'm glad he went because I don't think Barney would have been the player he is
No,
today
he hasn't.
if he
He's-
stayed at Newcastle. So
But
on a
let's be
personal
honest,
level,
who has left Newcastle that has gone next level?
oh,
Joey Tarpany.
Oh, 100%.
one of
Tarpany.
700.
Joey Tarpany.
But you're right. If he stays in Newcastle, he doesn't play State of Origin. He doesn't get picked for Australia.
Kurt Mann, Connor Watson, Josh King.
Yep.
The rest.
Jack
Yeah.
Gogger.
Yeah.
Oh,
List
settle,
goes on.
mate. What do you raise your eyebrows for, mate? He's just your friend.
Anyway.
Jason Talmalolo says he doesn't want to be held back this season. I'll go all out until the wheels fall off. If I had my way, if I don't make the last year of my contract, so be it, he said.
Yeah, so be it. You've still got to pay me $10 million. He's
Exactly.
What year is he
Another-
in his
another
contract?
one of those
He'd be
silly.
close. He'd have to be
8th or
close.
9th?
Because he
that's
was,
gone quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
8th or 9th year, is he?
Yeah.
I think it's the ninth.
Gosh, I didn't have
I was
to.
going to say, because it was pretty much straight after.
He was the first ever to sign
Let's be
For a
real,
million
he's
a year.
done.
a big.
Yeah.
Was he
Big,
the
big
first, or
deal.
was it?
Yeah, he was.
Like
Yeah,
a
right.
10-year
Let's be real
contract.
about it. He's done jack shit to earn $10 million, really.
Well, mate,
In the form of a player, really. He's been injured.
the last couple of seasons he's been very ordinary, but Big Toddy Payton's already admitted over the last couple of seasons that he didn't want him to push through and do them big minutes like he was. He wanted to try to,
But why do you pay someone that bigger money if
Oh,
they're not
absolutely.
going to...
That's the risk of signing someone to a 10-year contract
Yeah.
on big
and
money.
that was
is
always
that,
the
you know,
question when they did that.
Not
gonna
say,
go-
hold my beer.
Exactly.
Brown.
Exactly.
I mean... Oh, Parramatta reject. Sorry. I like the bloke, I really do. I hope he does shut up a lot of haters and plays really well. I actually like him, and yeah, but that's a lot of money. Like even he said on an interview, even his dad and that he laughed at him, said,
Okay, I'll take that one off.
"Good night." Oh, keep going. I'll
This
finish
is what
that.
happens when you talk too much.
No, I haven't finished it off. Keep going. I'll let you finish
I was
it.
going to say, I thought we were talking Tamalolo, not Brown.
No, my bad.
Luke Brooks admits he will shift to hooker if Manly require him to accommodate the young halves coming through. If the club comes and needs it, I need to do what's best for the team. I'll be open to it, he said.
Needs to do what's best for him, not the bloody team.
Yeah,
Keep
he just
himself
wants
At
in
the
the
end of the
side.
day, mate, he wants to keep getting paid. And
He just
doesn't
wants
want
another
to have
word
to
with
get a
Barbie.
normal job.
Another
Exactly.
Another barbecue.
It'd have to be a decent one, you'd think.
What,
wouldn't it?
barbecue?
Yeah. Not a $200 flat plate full burner from Bunnings. It'd have to be something worth it.
I bet they didn't pay for it anyway. It would have been a sponsor.
Yeah. Yeah.
Third party.
Justin Holbrook says he will meet with Matty and Andrew Johns later this year to assess their interest in being involved with the Knights. Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest? Because Matt's part owner.
And Andrew's already said, I live in Sydney.
I can't imagine that Matt would because he's bought into the
Titans.
pathways
Yeah.
for the Titans.
What?
Yeah, but and they there was mention of it last year, and Andrew actually come out and said, I'm not, he said, I was part of Newcastle, he said, but now, he said, I live in Sydney, he said, I work in Sydney, he said,
Everything that he does.
everything's
down
in
there.
Sydney now.
And that's the
He's
thing.
been offered every year, matey, to come
He's
back
not
to
going
the
to give
club
up the
and help.
media. The media is like a cushy
Well,
job that
he's-
pays too bloody much.
But he's also
Like
got
you blokes get paid too much.
And Joey's son is playing
one
for the
being
Roosters.
too many.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it was
I
Joey's
can't
son,
see
yeah.
him. I can't see him.
Why, yeah.
There's other people out there that they could. I
But
know
he's still
Joe.
freelances with his kicking and all that, mate. He's still
He
doing
might-
all
Is
that.
He
Harps
might-
coaching or is kicking coaching?
I think, from what I understand, it's more just the kicking side of things than it is.
Would
He
it
did
be
do a
like-
halves thing at Parramatta a couple of seasons
Yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Yeah, look
They
what
had him
happened.
for 2 years or something.
But that was just a freelance gig because he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah, how
he,
did that go
he
for him?
was doing Manly as well.
Yeah, I'm doing a few clubs
Real
each.
flats. Probably as good as Newcastle, but
We're on par.
anyhow.
We're on par.
But
I don't
we
know, the
didn't
rate
get him
years
in
ago, you'll have
Newcastle,
more
mate.
spoons than us soon.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I like spoons.
yeah, I know.
Moving on.
Corey Parker has picked Sam Walker as his Dally M for 2026. I expect a huge year from the Roosters, and if the Roosters are at top of the tree, Sam Walker is polling points flat out, he said.
That's a big call.
Corey should go back to being bald, I think, mate.
Yeah.
The hair strands are starting to play with
Oh,
his
no.
brain.
Yeah,
He's a good kid. He's a good player, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay. I'm not just saying it because I want to get lucky later, but how do you say that he's going to be better than Nathan Cleary or even Mitchell Moses down the end there? You know what I mean? Like,
Is he going to get lucky with you?
Not that foot thing again.
So the last
realistically, like, he is a good halfback. I'm not
Absolutely.
saying that. But those two are probably the best.
when Cherry
Yeah.
Evans starts moving on, Sam Walker will just take a back seat and Cherry Evans will take over for
Yep.
12 months that he's there, mate, or whatever it is that he's
Yeah,
there.
that's a
And-
big
and-
call.
I was looking today.
massive,
And Sam Walker, the last time he played a full season at halfback, the Roosters are one of the better attacking sides in history. Their 738 points in 2024 is the seventh most of any team scored in a single year.
The problem is Cherry Evans. It's like the Knights at the moment too, where you've got Dylan and
Fletcher.
Fletcher. I don't think that's going to work. They're two of the same kind of players, if you know what I mean. That's where Sandon Smith has to be the half and Brown has to be the 5'8". Like, don't get me wrong, Fletcher. I mean, we've got to find somewhere for him. 100% we do. But I just don't think half. Because you seen when Brown went to half, yeah, Fletcher played good at 5'8", but Brown sort of took a back step.
But Fletch just
don't-
did his normal thing anyway.
Yeah. So
He
why
passed the
couldn't,
ball a few times, but then
why couldn't we have him as a roaming 13?
he's good in defence, but I think that you take away a legit 13.
Yeah.
Look at
I think you'll
lose.
suffer.
But
You'll
look at
suffer
Kurt-
in the back end of the game.
Look at Kurt Mann.
especially.
Kurt Mann, same kind of role, kills it
Yeah.
for the Dogs.
Well, you're only one game in. So.
Anyway, I'll shut up.
Channel 7 are reportedly preparing for their bid for the upcoming NRL TV rights deal. It's understood as part of their bid they would try to revive Monday night footy.
I like it. I like Monday night footy.
Well, you got to drop one or the other. You got to have Thursday night or Monday night.
Yeah.
No, I'm happy to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
But who's going to go on a Monday night if they got
Oh, as
work?
long as they're not our home games.
They will be.
Give them some.
Do you remember when the Knights used to play
Yeah.
a lot of Monday night
remember the
games?
last
Guess what?
Monday
That
was
means I have
painful.
Tuesday off work.
Last Monday night game I went to, it was Parramatta and Newcastle. Down at Newcastle, there was 4,000 people there, and it absolutely flogged down. And I think it ended up 6-4 with no tries.
Yeah.
That
What a
was one of the
game.
worst games of
Yes.
football I'd ever went seen, and that was the last
The
Monday
goals
night
will
I
get
went.
kicked in that
I
weather.
don't mind Monday
That
night
was
football.
shocking.
I get what you're saying. 100%. It's probably not good for fans, but it's good for television rights at home.
People with kids.
I know. That's what I mean. It's not good for that, but
Yeah,
I
I
just-
think you're right there, Jay. I think you've got to drop one or the other.
You can't.
You can't stretch it that
You're
long.
right, Smitty. You Thursday through to Monday, mate. Give us footy every day of the
oh,
week.
perfect solution. Drop Thursday night football.
No.
Yes. No,
I like
wait,
Thursday
no,
night.
wait. Bring back the footy show. Thursday night.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Why not?
There
There's
was
talk
talk
of it.
about it.
They'd have to shift maths to Thursday nights.
We could become the next footy show.
How do you know
Yes. See, now we're talking. We will be the next footy show.
What are we going to do? We're doing NRL, we're doing footy
Daredevil
show.
dudes.
Daredevil duds, more like it.
That's all they were as well. They were dudes, mate.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah,
Yeah. All,
got
all
paid more
jokes
than
aside,
us.
we could be pretty good.
they got paid well.
Well, I could be fatty. I'm as fat as he was, so, you know.
Not as good looking.
Nah.
Sterlo?
Right. Sterlo.
Oh, look out.
Got the hair happening.
More like Aaron Molan.
Oh, that's rough.
Oh, she had a beard.
She did, but
She killed that show.
Yeah, she
I
did.
thought you
killed
wanted to
that
get
show.
lucky later, mate. You're just digging your hole.
I'm talking to Marchie.
Oh, sorry, mate.
There goes getting lucky with Marchie then.
Anyway.
Don't forget about that foot.
Might have a halftime break.
All right, guys, we'll take a short break and we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, welcome back for our second installment.
Of the news.
Yes.
Herbie Farnworth says he
Mimi.
missed the cut-off by 1 year to play for the Queensland Maroons under the new eligibility rules. I would have loved to play Origin. If they ever change the rule again and I can play, I will put my hand up, he said.
See, that's... Yeah, that whole rules...
He'd be great in Origin.
Hey,
Yeah, but I don't know, mate. I like the way it is. It should have just been left alone. Like I said before, like
Yeah,
with
even
the
a can of
kids,
worms.
Yeah, absolutely. You just
Yeah,
Yeah, but
gotta-
imagine that. You got a blue talking like a plumber dressed in maroon. Like it just, it doesn't. You know what I mean? Like,
and in all honesty, mate, it's the same with Kiwi, but
yeah, 100%.
But you go back to that when the kids come over when they're young and they play for New South Wales, Queensland,
If they're
and Australian
born in
schoolboys.
other countries
Yeah.
or whatever, as long as they play their first game, done. Happy days.
Excuse me.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The Bears have reportedly identified Jack Cole from the Panthers as the next player they would like to target.
Not a bad young player, but okay.
They have also reportedly expressed their interest in signing Murata Nakora from 2027 onwards.
He's getting a bit long in tooth without being too nasty like as he is.
Might be a little bit of a, would you put a
Senior
mentoring
player.
role?
Yeah, senior player to bring the kids through.
And they're probably there going, well, there's not a lot left. Really?
Because over there, it's going to be a bit like the Storm when they first got there. If it's gonna work, it'll
Gonna
work
take,
because it's AFL.
And you got PNG as well in the mix
Yeah.
now as well. So,
Yeah, and that's tax-free dollars over there
Yeah.
too. So
It was big money.
mate, I wonder if they're after a podcast. Tax-free dollars.
Yeah.
Might up your,
mate,
might up your paycheck.
send them
Why
letter
don't-
out.
why don't-
Email the Prime Minister of PNG.
Saves me shifting my money.
Reports indicate Shibasaki's preference is to re-sign with the Broncos. However, up to 4 other clubs are showing interest in him. We're working towards keeping Gem, confirmed Maguire.
Speaking about another one, the Knights like that.
But he's peaked up there.
Yeah.
Like he left Newcastle. He went somewhere else.
North Queensland.
He then got let go there. He was playing Q Cup. Put the chunk on. Had a shocker one season. The Knights the Broncos picked him up on training trial.
Absolutely hit the ass with a rainbow last year.
100%, mate.
You ever been hit in the ass with a rainbow?
No, but it sounds interesting. I bet Chris has.
Was that on Saturday night, was it?
Oxford.
But yeah, no, he was. He definitely got blessed with the special.
Oh,
stick at the
100%.
start of
Yeah,
the year.
100%. Yeah. There you go.
Scans have confirmed a moderate calf strain for Brandon Smith. He will be sidelined for South for the early rounds.
That's not a matter.
He's a,
Missed half the season.
he's a
last
waste
year.
of talent.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But
He could have been something.
he is another Victor Radley in the era of he should have been in the 90s, 80s playing.
But he
rugby
could have been
league.
something really tough. Yeah.
He's also one of those guys that left Melbourne and just didn't play as well.
Yeah, he never went any.
Didn't have that
He didn't have
structure.
that
No.
extra leg.
Correct.
No, he didn't have that discipline. Like you go to Melbourne and you are
Exactly, yeah.
disciplined.
Okay, while we're talking about Melbourne and discipline, watch Jack Everington this year at
Big
Melbourne.
time. Big time. Yeah.
Stephen Crichton.
You missed one.
Well, no, you've
No, I didn't
already
say
said
that.
that.
No, what's
Dylan
that?
Brown about
Yeah.
his parents being shocked about the $13 million offer. You've already said that. Move on. Stephen Crichton has avoided punishment for his contact on Setu 2. He was placed on report for the incident but has completely avoided any charge.
Fair enough.
Didn't get a fine?
Totally dropped.
No fine.
Yeah.
Totally dropped.
There was only 3 players that got anything out of it. Frizzle got a fine. Burns got 2 to 3, depending on if he takes early guilty, and someone else got a 15.
heard
fine,
on a-
and that was it. Literally.
Heard on a podcast today there are 15 Braden Burns at least in the competition. Same sort of players. There's only one Stephen Crichton. And that comes back to your Clearys. That comes back all the way
don't
back
matter,
to your
though.
Smiths and all those players.
Yeah.
There's only one of a kind. They can't afford to have them out of the game too long. Braden Burns,
Yeah.
they
Plenty
can
of wingers out
compromise.
there.
What's that little
taking-
fairy from Brisbane? Walsh.
Walsh is another one.
He's got a list of things where he got a deliberate headbutt twice in one season. Oh, you can have a fine.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. And that was the perfect. I can't remember which cast it was on. I think it might have been Brave and Astor's.
Yes.
Where they were talking about it. And they come up, and that's what they come up with. You know, there's 15 Braden Burns in that competition. He's expendable. They can put him out for the 3 weeks, so that makes it look like they're doing something.
But the NRL for a long time, like they pick their golden child for the year and that's it.
Yeah.
Nothing happens to them.
That's
They can get away
still-
with everything. Absolute koala.
It's still, to me, I still think the most protected one is Walsh because he's the.
He's
Take
the,
on
he's the
boy at the
current
moment.
darling. Yep.
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 But it's not right. Well, even Ponga. Ponga was for a bit. Like, let's be real. We all know that he wasn't in the toilet getting his hair held back by Kurt. You know, blind Freddie could see what had happened. The problem was the NRL let it go for a couple of days, then drug tested him. They should have said, no, bang, go
Straight away.
in there straight away.
Yep.
But, you know,
Typical
he was
Newcastle thing, mate.
he was the.
No difference been going on since the 80s.
Yeah. Earlier.
I could tell you some stories off air, but anyway. And
Yeah.
it also involves one.
But
goal,
you're
like,
exactly right, Margie. Like literally, all these players that are not, it's not so much the adult fan base, but it's the kid fan base.
Yep.
Then that's what they're looking at. If the kids want to go to the football, their parents are going to take them to watch.
But this is the thing too.
Yeah.
A lot of the young ones in the NRL that have got the superstar name, they might turn to drugs or alcohol because they can't handle the fame as much. So this is where, I give you a plug, the Schmidt Foundation should be involved doing a mental health and drugs and whatever. Oops.
No.
Program to teach them to deal with mental health and you know the pressures of what they're going to
that level of
100%.
playing as an athlete.
and you know, like for example, you know, 3 of us crocodiles could go around on an NRL board where we go to a different club each week and we do a workshop seminar, and it's not just first grade, it's reserve grade and all these ones coming through.
Yep.
You spend a week at that club going through the whole club.
Well, they're trying to. Most of the clubs now are trying to teach these kids about life after football,
100%.
making them like uni, TAFE, just learn something that's going to take them outside of rugby league because it's not going to last forever, and the money won't last forever. So they've got to have something to fall back on. That's why a lot of these young kids now are all getting involved with cafes and clothing things and shops and whatever else they can get their hands on, whilst they've got all this big coin under their belt.
A certain player we know has bought a earth moving business
Yeah, okay,
to, you know, well,
that's smart.
there's always earth,
Yep.
you know, civil work and that kind of. So
Well,
yeah.
Jerry McCracken's got 8 pubs. You know.
Started with the Wenny, mate.
We're always going to have a beer.
Then it burned down.
Yeah.
Now he's got 8.
Yeah. Good investment.
Typical bloody chestnut.
Best box of matches he ever bought.
Absolutely. Ask any of them, mate. They'll tell you.
Damien Cook has declared the Dragons are not here to make up the competition numbers in 2026. We're a new Dragons team this year and we almost came away with the perfect week, he said.
Unfortunately, his coach doesn't think otherwise.
I'm not going to say that they're garbage because they're not, but I don't think they're going to rock the trophy this year.
Lano said that. He said, mate, I know we're not going to win the
Yep.
title this year or in the next
you
couple
don't
of
say
years.
that to your troops.
Yeah, but you got it, mate. I guess he's just being honest. That's the problem
Well,
with
he's
a lot
not.
of them.
He's
Mate.
saying that his kid's one of the best ones.
Yeah, but he's only telling that so he don't get his missus getting him smacking on the side of the head. That's where that's coming from, mate.
Peter Vlandis says Super League owners must allow the NRL to run their competition. Otherwise, they are headed towards a train wreck. If they love the game and they want to survive in England, this is the best opportunity, he said.
And let me guess, he's the man for the job. And he
So
doesn't
what's
even
he
know how to
saying?
say rugby.
Trying to combine. Really?
Are they going all right?
Did you see the score in the championship the other day? The
Yeah,
Broncos.
They were, but did you see Leeds and Hull? Hull was buggered.
Oh, they were Cactus.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think that they should have been there at
They-
Vegas.
They would have been celebrating hard. beating
Yeah.
the Panthers.
So I don't
beating
think
the
they
Broncos.
should have been there, to be honest. So I think that's a mistake already.
Well, mate, they started a week earlier before that. So, as much as I didn't even watch the game, to be honest.
Well,
I
you
was
didn't
at
miss it,
work.
eh?
No, I watched highlights and it was only because Ailey likes them. But you shouldn't play a team on that bigger level after coming off a World Club Challenge.
No.
Because it doesn't matter how well they beat the Brisbane side by, they still had to get themselves up to get to that level to beat them.
And they were stuffed. You could see it.
They were Cactus, mate. The first 30 minutes, mate, they were gone. Absolutely shot ducks.
Anyway,
Jared Uria Hargraves has signed with Fox Sports as a full-time analyst for Super Saturdays this season. I used to let my actions do all the talking. Now I actually have to speak. It's going to be a great challenge, he said.
At least he's honest. I like the boy.
Hull FC have officially confirmed the release of Liam Knight. He is expected to return to Australia, but it is unknown if he's seeking a return to the NRL.
New South Wales Cup, mate.
Depends if
He still went all right over there.
You heard what he did, didn't you?
Which one? Which part?
Over the Olympics with Danica Mason.
Why did they engage?
He got done for DUI, so he sprayed Aerogard in his mouth to try and get away from him.
Oh, yeah.
He just chewed a cigarette, mate. That would help.
I wonder if he was choking and the cop said, "What's wrong? Got a bug in my throat."
Ouch.
That's bad.
That's terrible.
It's horrendous. He's horrendous.
But no, seriously, all seriousness.
Yeah.
Of all things, Aerogard.
I know a bloke that did Rex owner. Rex owner.
Most thing would be just a bloody cricket try, mate, wouldn't it?
Fire in your arm.
That'd be a number one.
Kind of like
Absolutely.
spraying it directly.
And then maybe
People told me, a mate of mine years and years ago got pulled over.
Never mind.
Yeah, mate, we're all a bit long in the tooth out here.
Asking for
Ate a
a friend.
cigarette, got pulled over and literally ate a cigarette.
I've heard that.
No dramas.
Maybe back in the day. Yeah.
Like I said, mate, back in the days a long time ago.
The Knights say Fletcher Sharp's knee injury isn't anything too serious, despite initial fears he has torn his ACL.
That's good news.
Was it
PCL.
PCL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a PCL. It's not that bad.
A, B, C, E, F, G.
Alphabet cell.
Hang on, I forgot the D.
Pardon?
You won't.
Shattered with that.
That's going to make the outtake. Pardon?
Matt Burton believes he could make it as an NFL kicker and will consider any offers he receives. If something popped up, then I'd look at it.
100%.
Feel like I could definitely crack it if I was to come over here, he said.
You'd be crazy not to.
Yeah.
The money. See, they had a training facility there that they wouldn't show you behind closed doors, but they said that there was a big room. It was massive, and it was full of Nike gear, shoes, shirts, shorts, whatever. You could, if you're a player for the Raiders, you walk in, you take as many as you want, whatever sizes you want, just to help yourself.
That Aussie that kicked in the Super
Yeah.
Bowl, $8 million a season.
Yeah.
And all he does is kicks a ball.
Yep.
Maybe 10,
AFL.
12 kicks a game.
AFL, that's how he's
We're in
come
the
from
wrong
AFL
business.
background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time.
Crazy, isn't it?
There's another, there was a couple more players a few years back. Same sort
Like a
of thing.
Duncan, was it? Well,
Yeah.
no, Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won Super Bowl too.
Apparently, there's a few AFL players
Yeah.
just lining up for that
Yeah.
for those gigs. Now. Like,
Yeah.
But, like Matty Burton,
Oh,
the
Massive
hang
boot on
time
him.
alone in itself over there.
Well, he was
But-
hitting the roof over there.
But all seriousness, apart from that, what has Burton's game got at the moment? Apart from his kicking game, it's sort of lost.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe he's a 6.
No,
Yeah,
he
he's
should be
just-
back at 1.
He's a 4,
he's
mate. He's a 3 or 4.
He's
Well, I
a
would
centre.
not see
I
him
agree.
back
He's a
at one.
centre.
Back at fullback, I reckon he could cause some damage.
I don't think.
They said that about Latrell.
I don't think Matty's quick enough to be.
no, I don't think he's got the pace for that.
Nah.
Oh,
He's
send-
maybe a
send
couple
him off
seasons
to
ago.
NFL.
He's a centre.
Yeah.
NFL, he
Give
is,
him,
yeah.
give him 10 mil a season to hit the roof. They'd be happy with it. Pay for it.
Todd Payton says the NRL referees lacked consistency in Las Vegas and believes Tyson Frizzell should have been sin-binned. It's really disappointing with how Tom McKaylee incident was handled. When you consider Kalen gets up and plays on and Tom is out for the next 6 weeks, he said.
I didn't even see it, to be honest.
Who-
I saw the bloke limping off and I heard him saying that he was on report, but I must have been getting the beer
But
out of the fridge or something. But
That hit on Ponga was pretty. How you going?
You ragdolled him.
There's no consistency in the judiciary. That's the problem, and we're going to be talking about this all season.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Tom McKaylee has suffered an MCL injury against the Knights and is expected to miss up to 6 weeks. Tyson Frizzell has been charged with a Grade 1 dangerous contact for his tackle on Tom McKaylee and has been fined $1,000.
Fair enough.
Andrew Johns believes the Titans can surprise a lot of people this season. He says, whilst you need to be cautious of pre-season form, they looked fit and disciplined. I really liked those early signs and the way they played under the new coach, Josh Hannay.
100%. Couldn't agree more.
Christian Tupilutu, I think that's...
Yes.
That'll do. You know who I'm talking about. Has been charged with a grade 1 shoulder charge for his contact on Connor Tracy. He has been fined $1,500 with an early guilty plea.
I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, that's the Kiwi guy that used to work for the sign shop, son.
Oh, well, yeah.
Fair enough. Braden Burns has been charged with a grade 2 careless high tackle on Ponga. He faces a two-match ban with an early guilty plea.
Fair enough.
The Dragons are set to write to the NRL and demand a please explain for 5 separate incidents in their loss to the Bulldogs. It's also understood they also feel Crichton should have been sin binned for his high shot.
I don't know about that. Like, yes, I get it was high, but in that instance, old mate fell down and Critter was already coming through. If old mate don't fall down and Critter's come through, like, that's a textbook tackle.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, yeah.
But we've seen ones like that before, punished big time. If there's contact to the head, but the guy's going down already, and there's no sort of time to adjust your tackling style.
It's like, you know yourself, that's, choose my words a bit better, but it's hard to pull out when you're that,
Close.
Still lower you on Reece Walsh in Origin.
Yeah, well,
Same deal.
he should have got binned for that, for not doing it harder.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway.
But it's just too. There's no common sense when it comes to those tackles. It's purely common sense. Like you can't change that. Once that player's down in that position making that tackle, he can't stop.
No, that's with like
And it's lightning speed too. It's
Like,
not.
it's
like
a split second.
the hip drops on noms,
Yeah.
where the players, and it's just the physics of the body, how it's done. Like, you can't control that. Like, and anyone with half a brain should go, well, okay, that was out of his control. Have a fine or something. We're not going to suspend you. You couldn't help that. You've got to get something. And I ask, where's the fine money go?
Yeah, it's got me cactus, mate, because there's lots of it.
It's a
she'll go to-
really, really good question.
Should
where
go to the
fines
Schmidt
go.
Foundation, I think.
I think we had that conversation last year.
Yeah,
when
we
when
still haven't
had
received any
No,
funds.
we haven't. No, with the I think the fine system should go into Alex McKinnon. Okay, so something like that happens in a game of rugby league. They need some sort of fund put together where that money goes into an account and it builds up on its interest and all that type of stuff. So that money's there for when something like that happens to a player. So the Jockeys
What's the-
Association, right?
No, we're talking about rugby league.
Yeah, I know, but the Jockey Association, every race run in Australia, every prize money, there is 1% of that prize money goes into a fund.
Oh, really?
Okay, so first through to fifth, everyone gets a pay. A percentage of that goes into a jockey's fund, and that is to support broken necks, broken arms, people that can't ride again, people that get killed. It pays for their funeral
What's
and it gives
the-
their family something. So why can't they do that with these fines?
What's the rugby league foundation thing that helps players after football?
Is that the Men of League?
Yeah, the Men of League.
Men of League.
Men's League.
Yeah.
I couldn't even go
So
there.
does it go into that? Should it go into that?
Well,
I believe it should.
It's an awesome question to ask.
That's a job for you next year when we take it.
Okay.
What are your thoughts about the whole, how you said there about how they're writing, about 5 incidents? Like, what's your thoughts about that versus once a decision's made, it's just live with it?
Well, it is. You can't really, you can't change it, can you?
But that's the new rule they brought in. They emailed clubs and they said that from now on, it's not going to be classed as a stripping action, or it is. Sorry, it's going to be classed as a stripping action if they're playing at the ball, or their hands under the ball and it comes out. No more of this loose carry stuff.
So that's too as well. Like, I don't like the rule where if you're going to make a tackle and then all of a sudden the player passes the ball into you and hits your hand.
Absolutely.
That's not you playing at the
No,
ball.
it's-
You're playing at the player.
Yeah.
So that should not constitute as a knock on.
Yeah.
So do we expect offloads to skyrocket this year? If that's the case, because you can't put your hand on the ball.
Well, the Dragons just opened up a can of worms, mate.
Was it gone now is trying to lock the ball up with the man. So,
Anyway, we'll have to take a short break, and we'll be back shortly. Anyway, welcome back, guys. It's time for Markies.
No.
Oh, what?
Mark.
Close.
Mark cheese.
That's a
Who's
new
got to do with
segment
that?
this year.
Get this.
Mark
Adam.
Cheese.
Get that.
Our editor.
Brought to you by Scott's Hunter Prime Butchery. Take it away, Mark Cheese.
Hopefully I do you proud, Gaz. There you go. Who and why is going to be the biggest surprise, like have the biggest climb this year or the biggest drop? That comes in from Scott Gray. Thoughts?
Warriors.
Warriors?
Para.
Yeah, I
Get out
agree
of
with
your jars.
Jason.
I think Para will climb.
I hope they do because
I think they will. Jonah Peasant for one.
I find that hard as a club to bring a kid on for 12 months
Yeah,
and then
that-
let him go.
I
Build
would-
everything around him for a year and then just go.
Maybe they're thinking, yeah. I still think Warriors, the Warriors, if they can stay fit and keep everyone on the park, I reckon they'll be hard to beat this year.
There's a method in the madness on that. If you have a look at the couple of players that are coming off contract from other clubs too,
Yeah.
that Para have got in their sights. So I
Oh,
think it
yeah,
was just
true.
a stopgap
Yeah, fair enough.
for
Good
this
thing
year.
for the kid to get that full 12 months experience under his belt
Yep.
before he goes because he's
He'll
going
shine up Broncos.
He's going to have a massive,
Yeah.
massive shoes to fill with.
Just another one that
Lehman.
the Knights missed out on.
He didn't want to come back to Newcastle.
Who does?
The biggest drop, I'd say Melbourne. I think they'll slip down.
I think they will.
Without Eli Katoa,
I do think they will.
they will struggle.
Yeah.
I honestly also, I'm not convinced that the Roosters are going to go that good this year.
No, I think they will.
I think they're up there.
I don't know.
They find their feet, mate. They'll.
I don't know.
think
Just
they're
something telling me. I hope not, because I like Spencer. I'd like to see him go well, but anyone else?
Second one we've got in. Other touch judges just paid spectators with a flag, and that's from Jerry Durnford.
100%.
Been like that for years, decades.
I've got a marketing ploy. Why can't we have them with our logo on it running up the sideline?
Because they don't put the flags up, mate. So it'd
Yeah.
be no good having them on the
Well, they
flag.
kick goals and
Or
penalties.
we'll just put it on their shirt. Or you know what they should do? Remember we used to go back in the day when it was Marathon Stadium?
Yeah.
They used to have the dude with the bucket of ice creams all over. He's walking up and down the.
Yep.
Make him wear one of them.
That's an OH&S thing now.
It's going to be hard to run up and down the line with a bucket of ice cream.
Well, he don't do anything else.
Gone are the days when they used to run on the field if there was a biff or some.
There is no
They,
beef.
I know. Well, I guess that's why they don't run on the field
A bit
anymore.
like that,
you know.
that segment on the footy show with Gus
Gus
Gould
Gould.
doing it.
Yeah.
And you hear him
It's
just
it is crazy. I mean,
They
that's their
get
job,
big
but they don't.
dollars too, mate. They're,
I know.
they're not on
But even
chicken
so,
feed. They're on
Yeah.
big coin
And
just
they
to
get it
run
right.
up. 100%.
even on the weekend against the Cowboys, like Belinda Sharp, he put a flag up, he was out.
He wasn't
He's
out.
nowhere near it. I get the next
She
2 seconds
preempted
later,
that.
oh, mate, yeah.
Yeah, she preempted that. That's why she put a flag up.
But
I think
still,
there was a forward pass called.
which one of the 700?
Yeah, I know, but I think it was in Golden Point, or just before Golden Point. The Dogs were pushing down the Dragons' end, and Crido threw a ball, like a flick pass, and the winger caught it. Touchy's right there. Within seconds, mate, he's like full pass. And then you look at it, it's like, dude, that is flat. That wasn't even flat. That was literally behind, and he stood there literally.
You see worse than that let go.
But is
100%, mate.
sometimes you make wonder it's the dude of Adam Sandler movies with the wonky eyes on the sideline. Because how do they miss it?
Oh, good one. Crazy eyes out of the
Crazy
pizza
eyes.
one, Mr. Deeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway,
The third one we've got in is out of the 5 remaining teams who haven't been to Vegas, Dolphins, Tigers, Storm, Earls and Titans, who do you think will miss out next year? That's come in from Braden Jono.
Titans.
It's going to be the Titans
Yep.
from what I've read today.
Much,
Oh.
you know.
Yeah.
And going on, Para haven't been, Storm haven't been, and they've been playing, what is it, last 4
3 of the last 4, they've played round 1. So
Yep.
if they go to Vegas next year, it could be another round 1 game.
Yeah. And Tigers have copped the bye for the last 3
2 out of
seasons.
3. Yeah, 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I don't
so-
think they'd care, to be honest, because it costs them more money to get them there than what they can afford.
Yeah, well, they did splurge. Apparently, I read something today, $15,000 a player.
I put it out
The
there.
NRL pitched in for food, entertainment.
Really?
Yeah, 15 grand per player.
I put it out there. A couple of years' time, when Vegas is on, let's take the show to Vegas.
What happened to it, mate? I've got a passport now.
Well, Mark's been, so he's just tested the water
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah.
And the last one from Monica Geller.
Lewinsky.
Has you got any friends?
A question I've seen all over Facebook. Who was the current most protected player in the NRL as of today?
Reece Walsh.
It's a 3-horse race.
Walsh, Crichton,
It
Cleary.
might be, but I still think Reece Walsh is up the top end of the horse.
Last year,
Nathan Cleary's not. He used to be. He's not anymore.
He got done for Mitch Moses' tackle. He got a few weeks of that.
5 weeks.
Yeah, so you can't
Yeah,
really say.
that's what I'm saying. He's not there anymore.
He's not
Forgot
out
about that.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
But
Reece
Crichton,
Walsh.
you know, Crichton knows Ivan well, so he would have just took in with the Judiciary anyway and got off.
Probably.
Yeah.
Didn't have that hassle though.
Nah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
little toilet bowl, Brucey Walsh.
And that's everything for Mark's Cheese Mailbag.
Well,
Oh, we got some new segments this year, so yeah, first one off.
Yep. I think that went all right.
Are you
Yes, I
sharing
say
your bag with Mark or?
What bag are we talking about?
either or.
Oh, but anyway, we got there. I'm going to throw out our exciting news. We've got 2 bits of exciting news, but one will be during talking Schmidt. Someone's coming on to reveal that. But our first one that I've got that I've been holding on for a long time is our good mates at Full Throttle Ranch. We're doing a live grand final show this year.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we have said no to Bali. We had an interest from Bali wanting us over there, but we've put our heads together and thought, well, you know, we're on a good thing here and let's lock it in for a long time to come. So we're going to be doing a full grand final show at the ranch. So,
Love it.
Cool.
yeah, there'll be more details throughout the year and who we're going to have and what entertainment or what, etc. And we'll have loads of giveaways and stuff, but it'll be a ripper.
Minibus job. Someone
Massive
will do
burgers.
Yeah. Oh, we've had people that we said before we even had a venue. They said they'll come. I'll get a minibus and
Yeah.
come from Sydney. So
Absolutely, mate.
we'll pack it out. So
Yep.
pretty excited
Sounds
about
good.
that. And that's my first bit of news. But
Brilliant.
and everyone thought that you were pregnant.
Not everyone. Someone put that, and I'm
Yeah, I
like,
did see that.
made me sick in the stomach.
What do you mean?
I couldn't do it. Physically
you
or
will be.
mentally.
Not again. Been a
No.
long time.
I know.
Never, ever, ever ask a woman if she's pregnant unless you see a baby physically coming out of them.
She might
It's
just
one
like
rule I live
cake.
by in life.
No, Kylie's dad accidentally asked a couple of people.
That's
didn't
one
he?
rule I live by in life. Never do that.
When your dad. Oh, and you
When
did
I had
too.
a friend come to the door and I said, "Oh, are you pregnant?" She goes, "No, I just like food." I felt so bad.
And your dad. Something about.
When are you due?
When are you due? She goes, I'm not.
Our neighbour
God,
said that to Hayley the first time they met her.
Who did?
Our neighbours,
Oh, righto.
they're like, "Oh, you have another baby?" Well, no, it was only little. She's like, "No." I won't say what she said.
That's awkward.
Because if she does ever watch, she's in trouble. But yeah, nah, unfortunately.
How old's Hayley?
In the 30s.
Put him on the spot.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
How old am I?
Yeah, she's 35.
That's vague. Yeah.
What do you think
give
I'm
or
30,
take.
36 this year.
Give or take.
Perimenopause starts from that age, so that bloats you.
Oh, no. She'll be honest with you. She'll tell you. She just drank too much soft drink as a kid.
On that note,
Anyway,
Jay's in trouble.
all right, guys, we're going to take a. Actually, we might jump into another segment before we have a quick break. And what caught my eye, Marchie?
Someone called my eye.
Caught my eye. I'm going to kick it off. The young fella with Fletcher Hunt with the mullet, doing the mullet show. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He walked up to the table to get an autograph on his jumper and flicking his hair around like he was God's gift. And yeah, Fletcher Hunt was absolutely wrapped with it. As you can see, it is a pretty damn good mullet for a young fella.
They look like brothers, don't they?
They do a little bit. Yeah, no, I thought that was really, really good.
Yeah,
It was good to see. And good to see that Fletcher was really good with it as well. Yeah. You know, that interaction always goes a long way with the young kids.
That's the future of the game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's only a pup himself, mate, young Fletcher Hunt.
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that
That's the only one I had, mate. Yeah.
Kylie.
Mine, I think it's an old picture, well, from last year, but Nathan Cleary, there's a photo of him with his thumbs up, and what's hanging in the background?
That would have to be Tuttle's. That would have to be Tuttle's doing.
Leopard print undies.
It would, wouldn't it? He is the funniest. Oh, absolute hysterical, isn't he?
It's just a bad spot.
Yeah. Still funny, but-
Swap that for the Diet Coke. Or
yeah. Wow, that's not
Coke Zero, that's
Coke
good.
Zero, was it? Sorry.
Mine is Peter V'landys hair.
That's terrible. How good was that?
It starts halfway, I think.
What's those religious hats that they have? That's what it looks like, a black version of one of them.
Mate, honestly, the only reason that I noticed it was because he's sitting next to Braith. And I was sitting there going, they're trying to make him look like Braith.
Do you reckon he looks a little bit like a Norman Gunston?
Well, I actually thought it was a toupee.
Needs a bit of
toupee.
Yeah, a little bit of the
Tissues
tissue
on
on
it.
it.
Seriously, yeah. Yeah. But Norman had the comb over.
Yeah, but you'd just shave it off, wouldn't you, or something? Oh, no, that just...
Sometimes.
Depends on how much you spent on it.
Oh, he needs a refund.
That's bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. Jason.
Mine's a bit out of left field. I bought some lolly teeth last night, and I've got one. I've got one that's a Redfern version. So I thought that was amazing. So I think I was just in the wrong bag. I think Redfern get their own different bags, and I
only
think that's
cheaper.
a blow in.
Oh, look at that. Look at it.
Looks like someone's
Can
got
you
some
taste that,
toenail
the
clippers.
teeth now?
Yeah.
You can, eh?
They honestly, from IGA, are the best lollies. And but I saw that and I thought that's just amazing.
Anyway, Jay.
Mate, Reed Marnie, I don't care what anyone says. They say he's a pest, and my word, he's a pest, mate. I watched him against Newcastle, and he chirped that ponga all day. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, mate, you're an absolute nutter.
You take the no
And
punch.
then I just thought to myself, how would you feel being that chirpy? I know what happens on the field stays on the field, but excuse me, he is absolutely flogging Ponga all day with in his ear, everything he does wrong, something happens, and then you go and win the game. You're like, what's that shit?
But you take away the no punch rule,
Yeah.
he's as quiet as a mouse.
I wonder how he got on with the Bulldogs over there.
The players, yeah, he'd be fine with, but the staff, yeah, I'd say some bad blood there. But anyway, that's anyone else got any walk? No.
There was one really bad tattoo that was done over in Vegas.
Speaking of bad tattoos,
I wouldn't say
Chris?
it's bad, but
The line work's not that good.
very
yeah,
thin.
Yeah.
It's not a great payout, is it? By the look of it.
they don't look like coins; they look like nuggets.
It looks like it. Chicken nuggets.
There's nothing wrong with a Knights tattoo.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
But you'd at least
Looks
have
like
it
he's not-
spilling out the coins from the
Looks
box.
like he struggled to spell Newcastle too. Have a look at that E.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Did he spell it with an
Newcastle.
I?
He might have been drunk.
If you get 3 nights in, you've got to feed it more money.
NCW Castle.
But yeah, no, I like what they did, but Vegas, that was a good thing. But I did enjoy it. But anyway, moving on to player of the round.
Player.
Eek.
And then I'll start off while I'm here.
Brought to you by?
Well, thank you. Player of the round. Let's just read my own writing here.
Kogan haulage.
Brought to you by Kogan Haulage Contractors. Big shout out to Matty there. What caught Schmidt's eye? We finished that. My bad. I'm not reading my own writing.
That's that one. That's
the first show.
One beer, mate. I told you,
It's been a long week,
It's
mate.
a-
It's
Yeah,
been
I
a
know,
long
I know.
week. Greggy Marju with 1 try, 20 runs with 198 metres gained, 74 post-contact metres, 1 line break and 7 tackle breaks. And my special mention was Fletcher Sharp until he He played out of his skin till he got injured, I thought.
24th minute or something.
25.
Just on the red Marzu, Lalicio.
That's
His
his-
prior name.
Yeah. Legend of a guy. You know, obviously Leo was my favourite player and gone, but yeah, Marju's. We've always had a good association with Marju, haven't we? Like when he sees Kylie in a Panthers gear, he stirs her up all the time. And
I don't know if you saw him or caught a glimpse of him watching the game on Sunday out at the ranch. Every time Marzu went near the ball, Greg. He got excited.
Yeah, really?
a little.
He wet himself a little bit.
No.
I mean, we noticed. We just weren't going to bring it up on air. That's all.
No, I just, he's a good guy, and I think he's had a bit of a hard run with a lot of.
He comes with
know.
a criticism
Yeah,
from time to
I
time, mate.
And honestly, off the field, he's the nicest
Yeah.
bloke. And
They have said that. Honestly, I'm pretty sure I heard that they almost voted him as the nicest player off the park.
at least, if you're watching Greggy, I'm still waiting for my jersey. He's got a signed jersey for me. He's playing jersey from last year. So
All right. You'd have a few.
yeah, and we seen him in where was it?
Glendale.
He come straight up and give you a hug and shook your hand and that.
Yep.
And I just, a lot of respect for players like that.
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Anyway, Kylie.
Mine's Stephen Crichton with 1 try assist, 73 post contact metres, 1 line break assist, and 14 runs with 177 metres gained.
Played a wiper of a game, but the problem I've got with Crichton taking the field goal, where's the halfbacks? Why don't the halfbacks do that anymore?
Yeah.
None of them step up. Well, even Valentine Holmes.
Well, he is their goal kicker.
Yeah, true. But
You're
Valentine
going to
Holmes,
give it to your
even
best bird on the park.
Burton. Wouldn't you think?
Might
Well,
not have the
sure.
direction, mate, when it comes to
Well, they got it.
field
So,
goals too. So
Calvin.
yeah, no. Kurt Mann, was he on that time? No.
Critter's good under pressure.
He is. And he's arguably probably one of the most, influential signings over the last 10
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
Yeah. Machi.
I've got 2, but I'm leaning towards Toby Couchman. There's been a lot of raps on him at the start of the season, like leading into the season, about how good he's going to go. Well, he had 18 hit-ups for 171 metres. He had 45 from 46 tackles.
Yep.
And he made 4 tackle breaks. So all the hype seems to be pointing in the right direction on this guy, and I think he's in for a really good year. If that's what he's going to start with. The other bloke I did look at was Dylan Lucas. Very similar stats. And again, it's the same sort of thing with Dylan Lucas. The raps on that guy, he can only get better as he gets a bit more under his
He's
belt.
an absolute machine, mate.
He's going to be, he's definitely going to be. Like I say, it was a toss-up between him and Couchman, and I just thought, Couchman just sort of had that little bit extra, I thought.
Fair enough. Yep.
Trey Mooney,
Yes.
ex-Raider.
Yeah.
49 minutes, 1 try, 13 hit-ups, 132 metres, 1 line break, 33 tackles.
I like him too.
Big game.
Yeah.
I think he fits the spot at Thompson.
He's a big unit,
I was
too.
watching him
He's a very big man.
playing in the All-Star game too, and I thought, I think I like you. And then, I think he's going to add that piece that was missing.
Yeah.
So,
It's a great pickup for you guys.
yeah.
Mate, I was going with Fletch. Unfortunately, got injured, and then my brain just went blank, mate, and completely lost what I was doing.
Ponga. I'll throw him in there for you.
Yeah.
I'm a critic of Ponga. If he plays bad, I'll say he played bad, but realistically, it's probably one of his best games he's had in 2 years.
Got a little bit worried with his game when Fletcher went off. He went really quiet, and I thought he's packed his bags. Then he come out in that second half, and it just changed.
Him and Dillbags need a bit of time together.
I think so. I definitely think so.
100%.
So does that mean he goes into 5'8"?
No, he can't
No.
tackle, mate.
No, he's not a 5'8". We've proven that. But he just needs a little bit of game time together. Work out how they play. Yeah. Round 5, round 6, I reckon you'll see things change.
But you had a look at it. They let, at the start, the 6 and 7, Brown, he literally, he sort of sat back and Ponga took over a little bit. And then Fletch still just did his usual thing.
So that's where I want Sand and Smith to be the halfback. I just don't think it worked.
I think he's got to fit the mould at
But
Newcastle.
in saying that, let's be real. Let's put it. Ponga's going to be out by round 4 and Sharp will be fullback anyway. End of conversation there.
But I mean, Parramatta tried Brown at halfback and it never worked.
No. And he's come out too and
know.
said he's not a halfback.
He's not.
He went there as a
doesn't have
5'8".
doesn't have that structured direction to get the team around the field.
Yep.
When he runs and he second half, mate, he
So second fiddle for him's his spot.
Correct.
Second fiddle.
Yep.
He thinks off the back of what the halfback's
Correct.
doing, and he's fine.
But are you paying 13 million for a second fiddle?
Yeah, but
we
when
are.
the second fiddle, when the second fiddle can run and play the ball like he does when he did for New Zealand, when he played the second fiddle
100%.
thing, I think so.
With New Zealand,
You know what I mean?
But is the
Perfect.
difference the players around him?
Yeah, I know that, but
he's got to learn to adjust to it.
that's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, he was.
And you got Bradman Best, and you got Dylan Lucas outside him. You've got some pretty good talent.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
it's gonna happen. Anyway,
But I'll tell you now, Brown's on 13 million over 10 years. If he doesn't aim up in the second or third year, Knight supporters are relentless.
No, yeah.
He will get absolutely caned.
he's not going to laugh all the way to the
This
bank.
is it, mate.
He can play New South Wales Cup and still get paid 13 million.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
on that note, we'll take a short break and we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, it's that time of night again. Time for Talking Schmidt. Talking Schmidt brought to you by Full Throttle Barbecue. Delicious pies. Absolutely beautiful feed. So, who we got there? Caller number 1, first of the year.
Oh my goodness, am I number one again?
G'day, Simon. How are you?
I know I'm always your number one, aren't I, Big Dennis?
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
At least I'm not a number 2.
Not yet.
We don't want that.
Mate, what can we
How are
do
we
for you?
all?
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, great, thanks.
How was the what did you think of the first half round, I guess?
Yeah, not too bad. The Knights are on top of the ladder. What else do you want?
Well, I'd like the refereeing that the Bulldogs got, that's for sure. I reckon Atkins could have bloody just scored the try for them, so...
Fair enough. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. So what's your question for us, champion?
Well, first of all, who's on the panel? Because I believe Big Mark is over there in Vegas.
Yes, he is. We got Maki. He's on the panel.
How you going?
Oh, of course. My favourite little garden gnome. How are you, sir?
I'm going great, mate. How are you?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
It's good to hear your golden voice again.
Well, you know, like I like to gargle some salty stuff before I come on, so I can give you the best of my throat.
Oh, thank you. I'll keep that in mind when I go to bed tonight.
Just remember that when you're in the shower, hey?
I will.
But don't forget, it's yours, and you can wash it as fast as you want.
You're right.
Bob. Yeah. You got the ever beautiful crazy lady.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, not bad for a old fella.
You got Jason.
Jason, hello.
How are you, Simon?
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
That's good to hear. How'd you, Mardi Gras the weekend? Did you do all right?
Oh, no, because I'm in Toorak, so we didn't, you know, I hoisted my flag in support, but no, it was too far away for us.
Okay. Maybe next year.
Never know.
And you got Jay.
evening,
Hello
Simon.
there, Jay.
Hello,
Oh,
mate.
Jay, that's the tipping Jay, is it?
Yes.
Oh, I think Jay got his. I think he got both right for the tipping, didn't he?
I did,
Oh,
my
I
friend.
thought he wanted to tip you.
Okay.
Or just the tip.
2 racks. Just sit.
What's your name, Justin?
Justin, yes, exactly. So,
And you got Matt in the guest lounge, mate.
hello, Matt.
Hey Simon, how you going?
I'm doing okay. Well, I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. I tell you what, you've been the talk of the town here. These guys and girls have been hanging on with their last breath, waiting for you to come on.
Well, some.
Well, I hope you meant on the TV, on the show, and not just anyway. Don't worry. I have that effect on people, you know. So Terence always tells me that I'm a gregarious chap.
And you got Christopher in the studio too, of course.
Oh, my love, Christopher, how are you, my darling?
Yeah,
We think he's good.
we think he's good, but
He's smiling when you
he's
spoke.
smiling like a little Cheshire cat. But
You know what? That's the most intelligent thing I've ever heard him say.
He's covering his lap for some reason.
yeah, he's covering his lap.
He's just got a
Yes,
blanket
don't
out.
stand up too fast, Christopher, that's for sure.
Yeah,
All
the
blood
old
will rush to
souffle.
you.
He's trying to get the souffle to rise. But anyway, what's your question, champion?
Well, I did want to find out, because I haven't heard much here in Toorak, what's the prognosis with that handsome Fletcher Sharp?
PCL.
PCL?
Yeah.
PCL was last report that I heard.
So
About 3 or 4 weeks.
That's three,
Two
though.
to 3
weeks.
Yeah.
2 to 3.
And did the trainer get fired for leaving him on the field?
No, I thought. At the end of the day, it comes back to the coach. Really, doesn't it? Say get him on, get him off. They can only say, well, we should get him off, but
Well, I mean, yes, I'd like to get him off too, but the problem was that he was left on the field with a bad knee, and they scored a try. They just attacked right at him, and he couldn't prevent a try happening. So
100%. I said that they should have took him off before, because you got a more than capable halfback there in Sandon Smith. They should have got him off straight away and put him straight on. So,
Well, I tell you what, they definitely showed some good signs on the weekend, and there's some encouraging things there to be happy with.
yeah, true. And there's still a few players to come back from injury as well. So,
It's
looking good.
just good to see all those ragged men running around and bumping into each other again, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
And I
it
heard you
was.
were you were off somewhere getting some meat in your mouth, were you?
Yeah, yeah, we were at full throttle watching it at the ranch. So, yep.
The ranch. Well, I'd love to come visit there one day. Maybe I can come up and meet Christopher and take him out for a steak dinner.
No, that's a ranch. The thing you're talking about is probably more like a blue oyster bar there where you'd be at.
The
Oh,
dude
Yes, or
ranch.
the spearmint rhino over here, yes.
Spearmint, right?
Or the toolbox in Sydney. Anyway.
Some of my favourite haunts. Yeah, you have to ask Christopher to show me. What's the name of the street there? What's that fancy street of yours that has all those wonderful bars on it?
Oxford.
Oxford Street.
Oxford. Yeah, you have to get Christopher to show me around there. Was it Coxford Street? Was it?
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, close.
It can be whatever you like.
Just
Yes, I believe I saw Christopher kicking his wallet down there one time before he went to pick it up. So
yeah. Christopher used
Who just snorted?
Pigsy. That's your new nickname, Pigsy.
Pigsy.
But we got apparently Chris used to work down there too.
but no, I jest. It's wonderful to have everyone back here for the first official round of the year and the first show of the year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you all come up with.
Fair enough.
That's rude.
Silence.
I know what you're thinking there, Big Denis. Stop
well.
being inappropriate.
No,
It's a
that's
family
not.
show.
That's
He
not
loves it.
inappropriate. It'll be very appropriate in about an hour and a half, I tell you.
Well, then, don't forget to send me photos.
I don't go that long. Anyway, it's good to hear from you, mate. No doubt we'll have you on. We need to FaceTime you one day.
Well, maybe little Denis, I could do that. So I'll even pull out the old gimp mask.
Okay.
Erin says it looks fantastic on me. And the best part is you can zip my mouth closed too, so I can't talk. It's wonderful.
On that note, thanks for calling, and we'll talk to you again, no doubt.
Lovely to hear from you all, team. Ta-ta.
Take care.
Bye.
Oh, never a dull moment with Simon, that's for sure.
You hung up awfully quick then.
Yeah, my bad.
Chris kicking his wallet on Oxford Street.
Apparently, you used to work down there, Chris.
Yeah, with a
Used-
toolbox. Or...
yeah, used to push in all the stools.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, on that note, this week at the ranch on the 6th, we got Bondi Cigars with Darren Jack, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. On the 7th, the Red Flags, 8:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. On the 8th, Full Throttle Trivia, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So check it out. And remember, it's the home of KTP Podcast. All right, guys, time for caller number 2. Who we got there?
Yeah, g'day, Dean. It's Adam. How are you, mate?
Hey, champion. Adam is, for all of you guys out there that don't know, when this show gets done each Tuesday night, we send it over to WA to Adam. Adam is our editor and does all the fancy stuff and makes our show look half presentable. So
Well, it's just nice that you're back and nice to be gainfully employed again for a few weeks. So, you doing all right?
yeah, so once before, we really appreciate what Adam does and all the little added extras. And, mate, I believe you've got something to tell us too.
Well, possibly, yeah. I mean, first of all, do you want to give me a bit of a... No, actually, that's fine. Don't mind me. It's easy for me to say. We're, as I don't know if some of you guys are aware, myself and Buffett have come up with a few songs over the years for the team. We're coming out with another one now for KTP Podcast. So we're in the midst of writing a new song for you guys. And also, speaking of myself and Buffett, if you want to jump on at some stage at the Western Bearcast on Facebook or Spotify, starting a brand new podcast over here. Teething problems and everything, of course, going wonderfully, but all things Perth Bears and what's going on in the NRL as the inaugural season kicks off next year. Yeah,
awesome, mate. And we'll be doing some stuff with you throughout the year as well and bouncing off of each other kind of here.
Well, it's a scary thought, but yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's probably not the comment I would have said to the first caller, but yeah.
Let me guess, Simon was on again, was he?
Yeah.
He's a regular.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, start calling him Simon, I reckon. So.
They just wanted to talk about Chris.
True.
No.
Oh, well, who doesn't? So, yeah, mate, so it's great that you're back and just wanted to say good day to the team again and looking forward to what we can come up with this year. Plug the podcast, yep.
We watched the first one the other night. It was interesting.
Yeah, no, it was good. How were the chips?
That was polite of you. Oh, yeah, tell you what, Jai spitting those chips everywhere. Yeah, so obviously it was the first one. We got a few things to iron out and work on some sound and stuff. But, yeah, it's always nice to be the second wheel of the podcast when someone talks over you the whole time and stuff. But, hey, it's he's the expert. He's a former player, and I'm the foil. So it's all good. I always say we're two halves of the same idiot, so we're good.
We've been going for 4 years now, and the first 2 or 3 weeks of every season, you're always on our kinks, no matter what.
Yeah, we're all about kinks. But yeah, I guess it would be Simon thing too. So keep an eye out for it every week at least. Even if it's just a small video, and then we'll have. Because there's not enough to talk about each week yet at the moment, but we'll keep popping out shows and stuff. And
you guys are touring over here later in the year?
Well, that's always a distinct possibility too. So for those people who love their classic Aussie rock, Oz do all the classic rock covers in talks at the moment to maybe head over to Jai's home, which is Holmesville.
Not far from us.
Yep.
That's close.
And so that week you're over here, we might get you in the studio. And
hey, that'd be fantastic if you could fit us. Oh, if you can't even fit me and Jai in there, let alone all of us.
Yeah.
But
we'd love to catch up. Well, why not? It wouldn't be the first time, so.
We'll have you in here, and we'll. Awesome. We're pretty excited to have another song out. They all love the first two, so. We might go a bit different this time. We're thinking just keeping with the Oz thing, going a bit more classic Aussie rock style, and make it a proper theme song rather than just a jokey sort of song too. So yeah, sweet.
Sounds good.
Sounds good for us. Yeah. Anyway, mate,
keeps us out of mischief. So it's good to speak to you guys, and just rang up to say good day, and let's enjoy the year.
Sounds good, mate. We appreciate everything you do, and you're a huge part of our show and family. So,
is that another fat joke? Is it? No.
No.
It's all good, guys.
On that note, I'm
going
going to hang out. That's how I don't get myself in trouble.
You take care too.
See you guys.
Cheers,
All
mate.
right. Thanks,
care.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, caller number 3. Who we got?
Yeah, you got Barry from Melbourne.
G'day, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Mate, yeah, good. Top of the ladder for my team, so I can't complain.
Yeah, I was actually going to comment about that. One of my best mates, I think you know him, Corey. I rang him up the other day and said, Corey, you got to take a photo of this moment.
Yeah.
And, top of the ladder. I says, you can put it in your pocket and remember it for the rest of the year.
Yeah, well, this is true. I'll take it how we can, but, you know.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, mate, what's your question for us, champion?
I just want to know, who do you reckon is going to be in the top 8 this year? I think the Bulldogs are going to get close.
Yep.
To being probably the minor premiers, actually.
Yeah, possibly. I reckon it's Bulldogs, Panthers, Warriors, Broncos, Roosters are probably a Storm, and my 8th one.
Para.
Yeah,
Para
maybe.
will- I think
Yeah,
they'll make
Para will
the-
come up
I
good.
think they'll
I'd
make
like
the
to say Newcastle, eh?
Yeah, I reckon Newcastle could actually have a chance, but don't tell Corey I said that.
No, I'd like to, but yeah, Para will be up there again this year. But
Yeah.
you might even have a dark horse. Like, all jokes aside, Titans could surprise everyone.
Yeah, well, they got a new owner, haven't they?
They've got a new coach. Yeah. Anyone else?
Panthers Panthers will take it out. That's all I care about.
Hey,
No mention of the Raiders.
oh, Raiders. Yes, sorry, Raiders. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, most people do.
Yeah.
No Sharks.
Nah, Sharks are done for.
No, I think Sharks are up there.
No, there's a missing piece of that puzzle out of the Sharks. They're good, by all means, but there's something out of there just not to take them to that next, if you know what I mean.
It's finals games.
I honestly would like to see Nico get out of the halves and back to fullback, and maybe bring a half back in to take the pressure off the bloke too, because I like Nico Hines, I really do, and I think there's a lot going up here that he's doing with
Has
that
been a lot of years.
Yeah.
I reckon for the comp, I reckon it's Broncos or Roosters this year.
Hey, hang on. I'm going to throw another dark horse out there. What about Souths?
Nah.
No, not a chance.
They've recruited well. They've got some all right forward pack.
Be interesting to see Fafita, I think, is the piece in that puzzle.
Adam Elliott.
I'm thinking, for me, it's Fafita. If Fafita gets back to his best, they probably are a good chance. But I don't know whether he's going to get back to his best.
You know who else? Latrell at centre.
Yeah.
He's been wasted the last few years at fullback. He's
I thought he looked lazy.
very lazy, but I think in the centre he won't have that much work to do in the centres.
In Latrell's defence, he's a big fan of the full throttle pie.
Yes,
So that's
I did hear that rumour.
yeah. So that's
Just one.
well,
Probably
once
not.
You can't just have one. No, that's the other night. What do we have?
they were great.
$135 worth.
They were great.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully that's answered the question, mate. But I reckon we can't really tell till say probably round 5, 6. You'll get sort of a more of an indication of where some teams are going to be a little bit better. But how about round 5? We get you back on.
Yeah, not a problem. But can I ask one more question?
Most certainly can.
What do you reckon our chances are Melbourne Storm maybe getting 23 straight first round wins?
Yeah, you're breaking up. Say again, sorry. Yeah, no. I honestly, I like Melbourne now. I'm a big Jack Haverington fan.
You'll have to come down and sit at the game with me one day.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Put us in the box and we'll come down.
I think
I haven't got the box.
I think
I've got a 50-metre line ticket, though.
I think Parramatta's going to burst that bubble on Thursday night.
I'd like to think they will.
But-
I think they fired the first shot today, Parramatta, and I think that'll roll into Thursday.
Possibly.
You
Be
reckon?
interesting.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're a good chance to top them over this week. I think they've got a good side. If they perform the way that the young blokes can perform, I think they will do Melbourne. But yeah, they've got to be on top of their game. Anyone's got to be on top of their game to beat Melbourne anyhow. But with these young blokes, you can't tell. You can't tell. Like that, they can come out and all have blinders and then blow them off the park, or they can come out and have a flawed game and they're going to lose.
Yeah, fair enough.
I had a look at
Time will tell. How about, maybe next week we get him back on and we can discuss the winners and losers from it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, all right.
Sounds good. And are you going to the game?
Yeah, definitely going.
Oh, yeah.
Got my membership up for the year again, and I'll be sitting right on that 50-metre mark, and looking forward to watching the guys walk in the field every game.
Does
Say good day to Jack for us.
a Storm membership come with a boat?
No.
No,
with a vote.
it's an apartment.
Or a set of books. Anyway, we'll get you on next week, mate, and we'll see who won and who lost.
It comes with paper envelopes.
Yeah.
We're going to hand over to the players. So that's what it is.
Easy as, mate. We'll definitely get you on next week, and we'll see who won and lost, and we'll have a better chat with that, I reckon.
All right. See you, boys.
Cheers,
Thanks for the
Jeremy.
call.
Cheers,
mate.
Cheers.
Bye.
Oh, and women. All right, guys. That's Talking Schmidt for this week. We'll take a short break, and we'll come back with some humour. All right, guys. Time for the jokes of the week for the crazy lady. Brought to you by the Sign Shop.
Haven't started yet.
Yeah. That's all it is. That's it.
Practicing, preempting.
Oh, you giggled like a schoolgirl.
No, I can't.
For several years, a man named Chris was having an affair with an Italian woman named Marchi. One night, she confided in him that she was pregnant. Not wanting to ruin his reputation or marriage, he paid her a large sum of money if she would go to Italy to secretly have the child. If she stayed in Italy to raise the child, he would also provide child support until the child was 18. Marchi agreed, but asked how he would know when the baby was born. To keep it discreet, he told her to simply mail him a postcard with spaghetti written on it. He would then arrange for the child support payments to begin. One day, about 9 months later, Chris came home to his confused wife. "Honey," she said, "you received a very strange postcard today." "Oh, really?" he replied. "Let me see." As he read the card, all of a sudden the blood drained from his face and he fainted. On the card was written, "Spaghetti, spaghetti, spaghetti, 2 with meatballs, 1 without. Send extra sauce." I've got to try and read this one without laughing.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
Yes, it is. There was once a man named Dean who woke up every morning and farted really loudly. Every day, Dean would wake up, release the pressure, and his wife Kylie would say in disgust, "One of these days you're going to fight your guts out." So one Sunday morning, Kylie got up early to start fixing the roast lunch for the day. As she was removing the giblets from the turkey, she had an idea. Sneaking back up to the bedroom, Kylie carefully lifted the back of Dean's pyjamas and placed the giblets into his pants. Then she snuck back downstairs and continued her work. After a while, she heard Dean's alarm go off, and just as every morning, the eruptive release of high-pressure gases, she giggled to herself and her small prank, and waited for him to come downstairs. 5 minutes went by, and there was no sign of Dean, but she kept preparing the meal. 10 minutes, 15, and now she was a little worried, so she went back up to check on him. She noticed the bathroom light was on, so she knocked on the door and asked, "Honey, are you okay?" He came out and sheepishly replied, "Well, it finally happened. I farted my guts out. But by the grace of God, with the help of this curtain rod, I was able to get them back in." You're coming on every week if you laugh like that.
That's a classic.
Good to hear that one.
The first time I ever read that,
I had to finish the
a
joke.
year or so ago, I couldn't get through it. I just couldn't stop laughing.
She laughed to get giblets out after that.
I wonder why Dean's eyes were watering while you were reading it now. I know.
We've got a few spare curtain rods.
We do, actually.
There's one
Anyway,
missing. There's one missing.
so is that you for just the 2 tonight, is it? So that's you for the night as well?
Just
Thanks
the two.
for coming on and welcome back. And thanks for everything you do behind the scenes.
No worries. Got no choice.
No, you don't. Anyway, on that note, your jokes, thanks to the Sign Shop, and we'll take a short break and we'll be back shortly. All right, guys, welcome back, and it's time for the week that was. The week that was brought to you by ProMine, and actually, yeah, I missed you this week, didn't I? Maitland Bathrooms, so I'll give you a shout out because we didn't do it.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah, so thanks to Maitland Bathrooms as well.
No dramas.
Anyway, the week that was brought to you by ProMine. Yeah, the Knights and Cowboys first up. I'm pretty impressed by the Knights.
they'd like to play over there every week.
You know, was that 7? The Knights have played at 7 neutral grounds now and won every game.
And it's our first win since June last year.
June 21 last year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That's a long time between drinks, isn't
Oh,
it?
isn't it? Well,
So the last 9 games we lost.
The drinks taste better. It's a long time
Yeah.
between them.
and yeah, I didn't welcome
Yeah,
you
more
to the
off.
show, mate. Hey, did I? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
It's been a late night, so yeah.
Yeah, but no, yeah, literally 7 games now. Newcastle has played at a neutral venue and won all of them.
That's a fair stat.
It is. So let's just play all games
Definitely.
at neutral fields.
We know what works now. Let's
Well,
stick
we-
with it.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah. Yeah.
They just need to make the finals and play all those games at neutral ground.
Hmm.
Yeah.
We won't make the finals.
Need to keep players on the
I hope
paddock.
so, mate.
That's
100%.
it. If you've got them fit, I think we'll do all right.
Speaking of fit, shout out to Brody Jones, mate. Hope you're doing well and get on soon. But yeah, no, the Knights, I can't. Yeah, no, it wasn't really a bad player on the team. To be honest, I don't really think you could say, oh, he had a shocker.
No, I think they'll
Everyone pulled their weight,
Everyone chipped
and that's
in
what
and
made it happen.
I think when Fletcher Sharp went off,
Yeah,
it could have changed the whole
Absolutely.
whole game because they were playing brilliant together out there, and it didn't. They didn't let it change the game. They changed their plan a little bit and went on with it. So it
It took them a little bit to kick that plan in.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, when I thought that Ponga went a little bit quiet, and I thought, has he shut shop? And I don't know whether that was, okay, I have to do a bit more, and it didn't kick in straight away. I don't know whether that was what happened with him, but yeah, he played outstanding football.
Well,
I just think
he was involved in everything.
Sorry, Jace. When Sand and Smith came on, I thought maybe he just took a backward seat to let him find his feet. Because
Possibly,
he'd
yeah.
come onto the field, and because he was doing so much, and Fletcher was just like,
I still think Sandon Smith has to be a halfback. I know Fletcher's played good and all that.
Yeah.
But I look at it too. Like Ponga also, he kicked good on the weekend, but we all know his kicking game, goal kicking sort of lapses from time to time. Sandon Smith can kick some goals, and we need that as well. I just think he's the future going forward, personally.
well, I think that's why they brought him in. You
I just don't want him to go, I'm being benched, I'm not getting game time, and want to go.
Well, he's juniors. He's the number 9. He started and he's come through the ranks, and it was literally only because young Sammy Walker got injured that he got given that role.
Well, apparently, once he came out, he said, I'm a halfback. I wanna play
Yeah, no,
halfback."
he
So-
came here. That was why at the start with the talks, it went a bit sort of stalemate because they were talking, we're going to have you as a 9. And that's what he said. I don't want to play 9. I want to play 7.
I was
Just going to Marchie's point where guys are shutting up shop if someone goes off the park or there's no cohesion with new teams. You'll find that with most teams in the first 2 or 3 rounds, maybe 4 rounds.
Yeah.
And there's need time to gel with the new players, find out how they play. Because training's one thing, but gameplay,
Game day's totally
game
different.
experience
Yeah.
is a different thing.
I was very impressed with our forward pack, to be honest.
That's a good forward pack. They've got some good forwards. Couple of, like I say, a couple of good young fellas that they're going to make statements.
Yes.
They're going to make
McEwen.
statements.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Yeah, McEwen had a really
Dylan
good game.
Lucas and McEwen on the edges, mate.
You hear this now? A smoky for Origin, Dylan Lucas. this year.
Oh, yeah, I don't
his
know.
name
I
was in
don't
the
think you
mix
could
last
class him as a
year, mate.
smoky, could you?
Well, only because there's a lot in front of him. Yeah, that's
He's only going to
who do you push out?
if the raps are right, he's all bar a shoe in. If you listen to the raps they've been given that kid, he's all bar a shoe in.
But with the eligibility rules changed, does that bring him down the pecking order?
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't think so.
It's only because you've got the likes of Liam Martin.
Yeah.
But I also
Crichton,
say Angus Crichton's time's over, so yeah.
Oh, he had
There's
a
room.
good series last
He
year. He
did.
had a good back end of the season.
But I
But,
think
you're
it's-
right. Them blokes are starting to just,
I'm
if
I'm
you
a
want to
Liam
be
Martin fan.
competitive.
But then again, we know how the selectors go for New South Wales. They stick and pick, and
Yeah.
or pick and
But you
stick.
gotta-
They'll keep the same side as
gotta-
last year. You know, that's what they
until
do.
lose,
But Queensland did that for a long time.
Yeah, but there's got to come a time where you've got to bring in some. If you've got someone like Lucas that's pushing on that door,
Give him a
Absolutely.
go.
pushing on that door,
Yeah.
and you've got a few of the old heads, we've got to let that go. And
Yeah.
bring him in.
Even give him a starting on the bench and
Yeah,
give him
100%.
20, 25 minutes of the game. And
Yeah.
That's right.
let his lungs get used to the speed and
Well, you're going to have, if everyone's fit, you're probably going to have like Barney on the bench, Lucas on the bench.
absolutely.
What's his name from Manly?
Keon, Kalamatangi.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? Real long name.
Dvojevic.
No.
No.
Big boy. Got the tattoos all down his legs. I can't think of his name. We'll come back to
You
it.
got me.
But he's going to.
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. I'm exactly the same. I can't.
Anyway.
I mean, Bill will be in the mix.
I thought
Hudson Young will
I
be in the
got
mix.
Hudson
Kalamatangi
Young.
pretty good, mate, to be honest. I'd never get it right. But yeah, I know who you're talking about. If you go to Manly's team, you'll find him.
Yeah.
I think you will. Or is he still
Yeah, he's
injured?
going.
That way.
Oh,
yeah.
Olatutu.
Amali.
I'm all out.
Yeah.
Oh, I rate that bloke. Like, imagine getting hit by him.
But didn't he get a start last year and then he got injured, or he only got
No.
very limited minutes in the
Yeah,
game?
his wife had a baby too.
Yeah,
Was
okay.
due, so he pulled out. As
Oh,
well.
righto. Yeah.
But imagine having a bench of Brown.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
Sorry, Lucas, Hamali,
Barnett.
Barnett,
Yeah.
uh,
Well, you got
Good problems.
Hudson Young as
Hudson
well in
Young
there.
too. Yeah,
You know,
Greta Gorilla.
Yep.
Anyway,
Anyway.
so yeah, the Cowboys, bit underdone for me.
I think they did their the week before in
Yeah,
the trial when they put the 60 on.
I was a little bit disappointed. I expect more out of Jake Clifford. I actually rate him. Think he's a good player.
He's a good player, mate. I think
But it's
he's-
round one. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's round one. You don't win grand finals in the first two
Oh,
rounds.
absolutely.
So,
Yeah.
things will change. But second game, Bulldogs, St George. I couldn't say I was blown away by each team. Like there was a little bit of hot and cold in both, I thought. But I mean, the Dogs showed why they're going to be there. When it's counted, they come through and got the chocolates. But
Mate, honestly, I thought it was going to be one-sided. To be completely
I did.
honest, mate, I picked
The
I
credit must
tipped
go
the
to the
Dogs.
Dragons, too.
Absolutely, but
They
yeah,
were on the wrong end of the stick too.
I
was a lot
honestly
of
I
bad
thought that it
decisions.
was going
Yeah,
to
it
be
was.
40 plus, mate.
One way
to
to
be
go
honest.
to lose by a point, isn't it?
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, you'd rather just
In the
those-
circumstances.
try to get
In
the
those
point.
circumstances.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'd feel robbed,
Disappointed.
eh?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, for sure.
Well, they say you go to Vegas, you get robbed. So
Yeah,
it's
well,
true.
they got them.
The thing that got me was you looked at the teams that went over there, and most people would have said, okay, look at who we're saying they're not very good. They were two pretty good games.
Mate,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think most the few years that they've gone over there, I think the games have actually been relatively good.
They
Not
have
trying
been-
to sound
they have
biased,
been
but I
exciting
actually
games.
thought the Knights was one of the better games over there.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well, I mean, the
like that,
English
but-
game last year when the Gillaroos played England,
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
just a waste.
that should never happen.
That was almost like the Leeds Hull game, to be honest.
Why didn't they put the Gillaroos against the Ferns? Oh, All Black Girls, whatever they call them. They call them the Ferns, then were they?
Kiwi fans.
Kiwi Ferns.
Yeah.
Put the Gillaroos up against Leeds.
Well, what do they put?
Possibly.
But okay, you take Hull FC out. They don't play last week. It's a totally different game. They were absolutely stuffed. I haven't spoke to Jesse yet. I sent him a message. Said unlucky I are, but it'd be interesting to hear his
Why
take.
not? Possibility World Club Challenge of the ladies' games, of the ladies in the NRL and the English Super League.
Why not
of
have the World
ladies.
Club Challenge over in Vegas? Why couldn't they have done that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Could have made
Yeah,
sense.
the extra, NRL Super League.
It's big hype.
Great idea.
You know, you're going to get decent. Like everyone's going to be pretty pumped for it.
And-
You're going
and
to
then-
expect it.
Whoever's playing in the World Cup Challenge or whatever can play like this week with, or even give them an extra week, give them till Wednesday, play a midweek game.
Yeah.
So they've got a couple of days extra.
Why wouldn't you give them the first round bye?
Well, that as well. Simon would like that.
Fair enough.
That's a good
Anyone
answer,
else?
mate.
You run it before too long.
He's trying.
You want a job?
What job?
He's cheap.
Yeah, that costs much.
Neither do we.
No, I'm broke. They're on a fortune, these blokes.
Always the way.
Anyone else? Got anything else to say? There wasn't a lot. It's 2 games.
Yeah, it's hard to put it all into. I thought Newcastle, when they played again first round, but they pushed a lot of passes they didn't need to. Like if you're looking at that in a few weeks' time, where they're starting to settle in, you want to hope that those edge breaks that they made, like Dane Gagai and a couple others, where just take the tackle, hold the ball, and just keep kicking forward. You know what I mean? Like,
I like the little. I like the lead up to Bradman Best's try, but if they can keep playing around with each other and those combinations,
but Ponga picked that, mate. He knew that second row for the Cowboys was gas, mate.
But it was a good ball by Sand and Schmidt too.
Yeah, he knew where he was running, and he knew exactly, because if you actually watch it, you see Sandon look just enough out of the corner of his eye to see Ponga on the inside, and he just keeps running that angled line, and he knew that back rower for the Cowboys, I think, made 2 or 3 tackles in a row, mate, and he was struggling.
Also, like, Ponga did not have the goal kicking. So he can just concentrate on his own game. Seems to have less pressure, he performs better.
Yeah.
And just concentrate on that and give it the Sand.
Yeah.
So just a quick one on the Canterbury game. What do you think of Galvin's kicking game?
Dog shit.
Yeah, ordinary.
Exactly, that's what I
I'll
was
ask
thinking.
you this question, but when Galvin's playing, I can't even call him Galvin. I've got to call him Lloyd Christmas because that's what he looks like with that haircut. But
G'day, mate.
when Lloyd Christmas is playing that badly, and you've got a bloke like Kurt Mann on the bench, why wouldn't you not inject Kurt at halfback?
Yeah.
And say to even Galvin, you go out to 13 or whatever, and get Kurt's hands on the ball more. Like, to be honest,
I just watched a couple of his, because I was expecting something from him, because there's been a lot of talk that he's improved his speed,
he's
and
fit
he's improved this and he's improved that, but there was nothing of that.
Absolutely.
But was he even there? I'll go as far as going. It's like he wasn't there. He didn't do nothing. He done nothing.
He's a young kid who's been put under all this pressure by what Gus has been saying in the media about him, talking him up as the next whatever.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to have some issues.
Sounds like
going
Jack
forward,
Jackson,
trying
right?
to play to the level that he's been talked up to.
Because if you watch the highlights of him as a kid, he's a good footballer as a kid. But
Maybe
I think they brought him into first
He-
grade.
he
too
looked-
soon,
he-
even at the Tigers.
he's not first grade material.
He looked like one of the better players at the Tigers, and then he goes to the Bulldogs, and he's not one of the better
He's
players.
Maybe because he
way
needs
out of
someone like a Luai outside him.
Well, that's what I was going to say too. Jerome has a big influence on halfbacks.
Yep.
Has a big influence on halfbacks.
I honestly don't think. Well, there we go again. Matt Burton at 5'8".
Yeah,
Is that half the
Matty-
issue as well?
Matty
What-
Burton's a centre.
Why don't you push him out to the centres then and put Kurt at halfback and Galvin into 5'8"?
But then I know Kurt's like a good player 14 wise, can fill lots of positions, but then you take in your 14 that you can play anywhere. You put him in a jumper that he needs to.
Why get rid of
take
Toby
control.
Sexton? He could have had.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just
push the kid out to 6, and he does less again. So
I just think to be honest, I think that it's just a waste of a player on that position.
yeah,
I honestly think he needs to have another 6 months in reserve grade. Probably end up being New South Wales Cup Player of the Year.
Signing Galvin last year really derailed the Bulldogs season.
100% it did, mate.
Oh, yeah.
They should have been minor premiers.
They were up the top.
They should have been minor premiers. They were clear.
100%, mate.
They had it in the
should
bag.
not have been playing a team any less.
No, I'm
than
not bagging the kid. I
Yeah.
think he'll be. He could be if he went back to
one off.
reserve grade. He'll be the first.
Needs to bulk
you
up
know.
a little bit.
First one picked.
He's very, very like body wise thin, in my opinion. And the TV adds a couple of kilos to players when you
But
watch
also
it.
is
But he just does not have
the
that.
fame going too quick.
There was a lot of pressure on him last year. As I said, the Bulldogs were up the top of the table. He gets named as their saviour, and what will they save? And they'll win it anyway.
You can't fix what's not broken.
Just
That's
just
what's
sort of-
unfair to me, mate. Like
Yeah.
Toby Sexton starting halfback,
Yeah.
absolutely killing it.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden they're going, oh, he hasn't scored a try. Toby hasn't scored this. He hasn't done that. Like, he doesn't need to. If he's a 7, mate, and he's
If he's
making
setting it
everyone
up.
else do everything and scoring, and you don't need your 7 to be scoring tries, mate. If he's doing his job and they were winning by 30 and 40, you don't. Reed Marnie, they take him out of hooker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those two players alone, the minute that those two come out of that team,
Yep.
that was the Dogs season gone.
Done.
And they only just got home against the Dragons.
Yeah.
And they were going like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, mate, the Dragons actually, again, probably should have beat them. And I think they were same scenario as the weekend, mate. They were robbed on a couple of things that probably could have got them over the line.
I think it's the case also. The Bulldogs didn't play that well, but the Dragons played better than they have been.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was the week that was. There wasn't much to talk about, really. That was the week that was, brought to you by ProMine, and time for Teamless Tuesday, brought to you by Extreme Indoor Go-Karts.
You just made the list!
And how are you blokes on the go-karts?
Pretty good.
You go all right.
Yeah.
Well, once a year, every year, we have the real race that stops the nation. None of this Melbourne Cup.
Oh, yeah.
That's
what we want.
Anybody can ride a horse.
It's the
Apparently.
I'd like to see that. I've got a few that you can ride. I got 5 you can ride.
I have a massive phobia of horses. I
well,
can't
Kylie
near
go
them.
right. She rides a stallion every night. So more like a
that when
Shetland
you're at
I
pony.
didn't think your yard was big enough to have a horse.
Yeah.
It's more like a Shetland pony.
It's a rocking horse.
Anyway, no, we go down and we do a go-kart race every year. The crew races each other. Then we have, this year we're going to have the sponsors race with the sponsors race each other. And it's a lot of fun. And
Yeah, carts are
You
awesome.
have the sponsors race and mix part of that. It'll be full throttle for
you'll
sure.
love it. You'll love it. But yeah, maybe we're gonna fix something up, because I'll show you blokes when we finish. But
Yeah.
the first loser had to get a tattoo. And so, what are we going to do for this year's, Marchie? What are we going to do for the loser?
I don't know. We'll come up with that
Is
same
that
work.
him that got
We
the
do
lights
hand
tattooed?
work.
No, it's worse than that.
You got to follow the eels.
I'm okay. I'll lose if you're doing the tattoo again, mate. Send me to Ely Beach. I've got a good mate up there who's a tattooist. I'll go and see Kitty Maxwell, mate. He'll fix me up.
Yeah, fair enough.
We were going to send you to
go
Long
for a
Bay.
holiday. Hey?
Send you to Long Bay and get a proper tattoo.
Yeah, no, when
Is
you
Long Bay still open?
he's good for portraits.
Haven't been here for years.
That's where he should have went. But anyway, we'll be doing that this year, and we'll be having a full day down there again. And yeah, it's very, we'll put it this way,
Competitive?
yeah, it sort of turns into crash 'em up derbies in a way. too.
That's Pete. Yeah, he's very much,
Yeah.
Pretty much if he's on the track, you don't want to be.
Who's that, sorry?
Him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Him.
Him.
I can drive.
Him, yeah.
He's lost his name. It's him.
Yeah. Ask him about how much he just spent on his bike, because he's always doing burnouts and everything on it.
Enough wrong with that.
No, there is now. Fixed it, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah. Famous last
too
words. That's what
much.
he usually says, and then we're somewhere and someone eggs him on, he goes, all right, I'll show you how to do it. And it's like, man, you got to ride 1,000 Ks home on that tyre. He's like, oh.
All right,
someone
time to
tell
wrap it up there of this week's team list. And team list brought to you by Extreme Indoor Go-Karts. So first up, Melbourne Storm up against the Eels, and we'll take our tips as we go along. I'm a big fan of Folongo back at fullback. I'm a huge fan of him. I think he's an excitement machine, that little young fella.
Little nugget.
Yeah. Jack hasn't got a start yet.
Yeah, he's got to work himself in, mate, I think.
Interesting.
He'll get there.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, Matt, who are you taking, mate?
Eels.
Eels.
Yeah.
Not even going to ask Margie.
I did actually take the Storm, but in the tipping, but
You know, you can
I'm
change
sort
it.
of leaning more towards me heart than me head. I just think as the week's gone on, I'm looking at that side and I'm thinking they are a team that can beat Melbourne.
Yeah.
I think we've lost nothing on the wing with Russell moving onto the wing to replace Addo Carr. I think he's going to be in for a pretty big season.
Only thing that I'm probably leaning more towards the Storm is it's at Melbourne. That's the only.
Yeah.
Gets them over the line a lot of times.
Yeah. If it's at Parramatta, I'd be more confident. But oh man, this could go either way.
We generally go all right down in Melbourne.
Yeah, that your.
Yeah, that's our that and Auckland.
Brisbane used to do all right as well.
Yeah, we've got a couple of times we've got the mocker on at home, and Melbourne is definitely one of them. I think there was an interview with Brandon Smith I watched last week, the week before, and he was saying the one team in the competition that he hated playing was Parramatta when he was at Melbourne.
Fair enough.
So,
Right.
No, I'll go Parramatta too, I reckon. Even though it is in Melbourne. It's a tough assignment down there, as everyone knows. But, yeah, I don't know. Just
I'll
I
take
think there'll
Melbourne.
be something different this year.
I'm going to take Melbourne, but as I said, it could go either way.
Yeah.
It's not a, no, Melbourne's going to run away, but I'll take Melbourne, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it went Eels.
Taking Melbourne, they've got no, Solomona, no Katoa, and I can't see Loureiro there either. So if Para's forwards can get over him,
Yeah,
they've
that's
got
the
it.
point.
But look, I'll take Melbourne at home.
Matey, I've actually gone Parramatta. I just on their trial form, they seemed, the two halves, Jonah Pezzett and Mitchell Moses, matey, I thought that they actually gelled really well in the trials.
Yeah, that's going to be the big plus for Parramatta, is that if they can,
it's the same old every year, mate. As long as Moses is on the park, we're a good chance.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You know, and unfortunately, that's Parramatta.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be one in the forwards. Whoever's
Yeah.
Whoever's forwards can get over the top the other one and allow their halves to play, that's where it's going to be won. But
Parramatta's forwards are very mobile.
Oh, 100%.
You've got
huge raps on Jermaine Hopgood.
yeah.
Before he even
From someone that played lock for
at
a
Penrith.
few years
Yeah,
and then
I
stepped
said
up the front row.
I said to Kylie, this kid's going to be a talent, and then all of a sudden, bang, they let him go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Junior Polo's stripped a bit of weight too.
Yeah, he seems to do that every year, doesn't he?
Bolo. Isn't that this year? Yeah, what's his name now? Junior Bolo. Isn't that how they pronounce it now? Munchy?
Palau.
Borlo, yeah.
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 I don't know
Junior
how.
Borlo.
Yeah, right. Change his name.
Yeah,
Pronunciation.
like my last name, it's not Smith anymore, it's Myth.
Myth. It's a myth.
Yeah.
It's a myth.
Like, come on, like, stop stuffing with the names. Like,
Yeah, he knows your name.
yeah, anyway. It's the Warriors and the Roosters. I'm going to take the Warriors because it's over at Warriors, and I'm a huge believer that they can go all the way this year. But interesting. No Mitch Barnett still. But I still think they got the team to do it. Yeah, I mean, but you look at the Roosters, but God, they got a good forward pack too. Like, I love Spencer Leniu, Nathaniel White. He's another one. Like, if you're the Warriors, you'd say to the Roosters, you just want Mitch Barnett? We'll take Nathaniel White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you,
Happy days.
do you like Spencer on the bench, or would you prefer him to start?
Well, he comes over and makes an impact. But the only issue I've got with this, and I don't like it, is Lindsay Smith. Oh, sorry, Lindsay Collins. He's outdated for me. To me, he's probably better off the bench. I'd start Spencer. Spencer and White, but yeah. Even Connor Watson at 14. I know he's a damaging player, but who's number 9? Have you heard of it?
Nah.
Wouldn't you want to start with your experience of Connor Watson?
Yeah.
First game, you want the points, you want to start on the front foot.
Yeah, can't even say that, no.
Unless there's some
Yeah,
issues with it, some players like some Neils or something.
Lolu, is it? Lolu?
But interesting is
No,
number
I don't know.
18 for the Roosters, Cody Ramsey,
Yeah, okay.
the Dragons' former player that was.
The kid that got
He's
was
in
all
hospital
but
for
dead.
like
Yeah.
18 months.
Well, I mean that with all due respect.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
all but dead.
Yeah.
And now he's made this massive turnaround. And honestly, I wish the kid all the best, and I hope he makes something of it. Like, good on him. But I just think it was, I don't know, a bit dirty on the St. George for not looking after the kid. And, you know.
Well, they got him. Like, they helped him through that time that he was struggling with. But I think that was just his option to go. Right?
I'll take that
I
back.
don't think that. I don't think that the Dragons forced him out the door. I think it was just him
Fair enough.
taking that step. But
Matt, are you opting for Matt?
Yeah, Warriors, I reckon. I just think they're too good at home.
100%. Fisher Harris.
Yeah.
March.
I'm thinking the Warriors. I I don't know the Roosters this season. I just don't know.
I've got that question mark.
Yeah,
over.
something doesn't.
Even with Staley,
look right.
Longneck, Evans there, I'm still not convinced.
Well, I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I just, and I mean, the Warriors at home too, they're always a hard ask, and I think they're getting, each year they seem to be getting that little bit better.
You know what? We need to take a road trip over to the Warriors game, one of the Warriors games over there and experience it. They
I
reckon.
actually brought that up with Melissa the other week. I'd like to do a trip over there, and I don't, obviously I'd like to go and watch Para, but I'd go through watching the Knights. I mean, it's pretty disappointing to go to New Zealand to watch that game, but
at least
I could probably do it.
We can hear the disappointment in your
Let's
voice.
do it. Let's look at it and see when it is. And if it's doable, we'll
She's
go.
already told me we're not going to Vegas next year, and says I've got 3 teed up to go.
You would hope she's not watching this
So
one.
what you're saying is the New Zealand tour could be sponsored by Maitland Bathrooms.
Well,
count me in.
Count us all in.
No, I
Road
don't know
trip.
about that.
Road trip.
I don't know how I'd be able to cover that.
Well, you'd have to stay at work, obviously.
You won't be able to.
We just wear shirts.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Stay at work.
Yeah, we'll promote you all over in NZ. Yeah.
We'll see what
Wear
we come up
shirts.
We'll come over and do a bathroom.
That's it. Yeah.
No, that don't work. I've tried that.
Yeah, I'll go to the Warriors.
Yeah.
Pretty easy, I think, this one.
Yeah.
Roosters. I think
Oh,
they'll.
we'll look out.
I get it. I just think.
Should get a Specsavers.
I really think. I really think that the Roosters will be up the pointy end this year, and I just think the Warriors halfback isn't Luke Metcalf, so I think that's a bit of a.
Yeah, but Tanner Boyd played some really good footy towards the end of last year.
Yeah,
I thought so.
he's hot and cold. I'm not, I'm not denigrating.
I actually like Harris
Luke,
Tavita too.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Harris Tabota. He's a good
I just
player.
their win rate without Metcalf isn't great.
Yeah, true.
So we'll take the Roosters.
Okay.
Jay.
Mate, I'm going the same. I honestly didn't even pay attention to where they were playing. So I have picked the Roosters. I think that they can get over the line for the first game. I know it is over in New Zealand, but if it becomes a grind, absolutely New Zealand will get over the line. But I think if they get a little score on them, I think the Roosters will just kick on, and
Fair
I
enough.
think the Warriors might just be a little bit lackluster.
Sharks and the Titans. This one could go either way. It's at Shark Park. I'm going to say an upset here. I'm going to go the Titans, eh? I don't know. I just reckon the way the Titans were playing towards the end of last year too, and they've had a really good off season. I don't mind this team at all. Big fan of Chris Randall and both Firma. They're I'm going to take the Titans. Matt.
Yeah, I think although I do like Nico Hines and Will Kennedy and players like that, I think I actually would like to see the Titans get up. I just would like to see that happen. So yeah, I'd go Titans, I reckon.
Marchie.
I tipped the Sharks. I'm going to stick with the Sharks. It's just Brimson and Ilias. If that works, I can see the Titans going a lot further than they did last year. They just missed something last year. And the team's not a great deal different to what they had last year, but they just didn't click. So whether Ilias is that bloke that's going to do that, I don't know. But that's purely why I'm sticking with the Sharks. It's very similar to last season.
I'm liking what the new coach is bringing in too. So, Pete?
I'll go the Sharks, I reckon.
Sharks?
Yeah, Sharks for me.
Right.
Yeah, same, mate. Young bloke could kick me ass if I took the Titans. Sharks it is.
So my father, if I went against the Sharks, I wouldn't hear
But he's
that
in
from
the
my
tipping
dad.
cop now, mate, so we can make his own decision for himself.
Raiders and Manly at Pothole Land, or Four Pines Park as it's called. Jamal Fogarty up against his old team.
Straight off the bat.
Yes, so both teams are without their last long-term halfbacks.
Yeah.
I was not impressed with their trial form of the Eagles. I thought they were pretty poor.
I didn't even watch a game.
I was expecting a little bit more from Fogarty. I know he's just But yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders on this one.
I saw a stat today. It's interesting. It said for the first time since 1985, Manly will enter a season without a single player on the roster who has won a premiership with the club.
Wow. Yeah, right.
Corey Horsburgh at lock, the big ginger cat.
Bad man.
Has he trimmed down, or they just?
I think he has, yeah. Well, even last year he was
Photo
hard
shot,
at it.
mate.
Oh, not that ginger cat hasn't.
Dane Laurie's at 18. He's under a bit of a
No, it's all been cleared. He was in the car as a passenger with someone that had it. So yeah, I think it was just made of just a storm and a teacup bullshit from the media. Interesting, Jaden Brayley, former Knights hooker at 14 too. Should fit in well there, I reckon. Rotation with Tommy Starlin, but yeah, Raiders to me. Matt?
Yeah, I'd probably go for Raiders just because I'm not a Manly fan in any shape or form, so I wouldn't say there's any intelligence behind it at all.
You support your team and any team that's playing Manly.
Yeah, that's
they have got a good problem though. They reckon they got that many.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Supporters that
you have to buy a membership.
You're going to have to buy a membership. You're not going to be able to get into the ground.
Since when?
For the Raiders or Manly?
What are
Manly.
Did the owner go?
Yeah, they got that many. They got that many members now.
Diehard fans.
What did they shorten the ground again? Did they?
I don't know what they've done, but that's coming out. Was
seats.
it yesterday? I think it was yesterday or today it coming out.
Does that include pet memberships and all that?
Oh, I have no idea.
Is that
How
just
big
is that just the media driving ticket sales?
Oh, well, if it's a pet thing, well, you'll be right, Chris. You can employ your gerbil. Anyway, moving on. Marty, what'd you say? Eagles?
Oh, no. Raiders, mate.
Raiders.
Yeah.
Pete?
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah.
Jay?
Yeah, mate, I'm going to go the Raiders, but keep an eye on that young 14 there, Joey Walsh, for Manly. He played, he's only a kid. He come off the bench last year for him, and with that, what we were talking about before about Luke Brooks saying if it's best for the team, that I go to 9.
Yeah.
That kid stays fit and they continue to give him time on the park before you know it. He'll play 6.
That trial, he was one of the only players that stood out in the trial match.
And he's a big boy. He's a big unit.
I tell you who I am a big fan of too, that holds his spot and never puts a foot wrong, and he's such a little guy, is Hawaii. Little young Leo.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's in like... He could almost wear size 16 shorts, mate. There's nothing of him.
Yeah,
literally.
He holds his own, doesn't he?
Yeah, and they reckon he's really hard to tackle as well. Like, he's just really bony and
I love
just
like,
can't get him.
I follow Hopper and we're friends on Facebook and all that, and some of his stuff he says to his kids, oh, mate, those are hilarious. But they have that much respect for the bloke. And, you know, and all honestly, we'll get you guys to meet him one day, and I guarantee your view on him will change like that. He's the absolute legend of a guy. Like that message he sent me for my birthday, that was absolute awesome. And when we were down at the footy, and I met up with him and that, he stood there and spoke to us for over an hour and a half. I had to go, man, I better go. I don't want you to get in trouble off the wife. Or we probably still would have been sitting there.
My first time on this show, we interviewed him on the phone for about 20 minutes, and we all had some really interesting questions to ask him. Like things he wouldn't have been asked before. And at the end of it, he goes, oh, don't ask me about the finger in the bum. We're like, no. Well, everyone asks you that. What do we learn from that? Nothing. So
well, there's more to him than that, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And that's old news. Like that's
that's
right. He did.
Yeah.
And it built up a respect with him. So
Yeah.
Anyway, was that the lot we got for this week? Isn't it? No. The Dolphins and the Rabbits. Bit of a boring game for me. Shouldn't say that because everyone supports a team, but yeah, I'll take the Dolphins because up there. Matt?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I know a lot of these guys, so yeah, probably. Yeah, I'd go
He
Dolphins.
likes Dolphins.
Flipper. I know someone else that likes Dolphins, Simon?
Bunnies for me. Again, it does, as I touched on a bit earlier with Fafita, I think he's going to be the difference. Him and Jai Gray. I think Jai Gray should have been at fullback all last season.
Mate, isn't he?
He's an absolute freak, and there's nothing of him.
That's right. No one, there's nothing of him, but you know they've got hearts
Hearts.
like far.
Yeah. So yeah, Yeah, I'm thinking the Bunnies on this one.
No, Adam Elliott still injured, so there's another one yet to come in.
I'll just go the Dolphins, I reckon. Yeah,
Fair
no
enough.
particular reason. Probably
Bunnies?
The Bunnies.
Like the Bunnies?
Yeah. No, I don't like the Bunnies, but I'll tip them for this week.
Fair enough.
Mate, I'm taking the Dolphins, but how good is it to see that number 10, Thomas Flegler back?
Yeah, good on him.
Yeah.
And then scoring the first try for the Dolphins of the year in the first trial against the Titans.
He's got a point to prove.
You reckon this will be Felice Kafusi's last year? Getting a bit old on the turf, isn't he?
I think they gave him the option to stay on for this season, and then that was pretty
That'll be
much
it.
it.
Yeah, right.
But did anybody watch that head clash with the Dragons and the Bunnies in the Charity Shield? Like, I didn't watch it, but I saw some shorts of it. And Jai Gray, I'm pretty sure it was that young bloke, the number 10 that we were talking about before. Mate, they hit so hard, and you've seen their heads go. This other kid from the Dragons is clean knocked out on the ground, and Jai Gray just keeps going.
Keep going.
And he's just like, all right. This poor bugger's completely knocked out. I didn't know what to do.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, that's the
But
round.
the Broncos.
Oh, I missed that, have I?
Panthers, yeah, we've missed one. Broncos, Panthers.
Oh, my apologies. Oh, shit, I'll be in trouble.
Same with the Panthers.
Broncos, Panthers. Apologies.
Everyone just go the Broncos now.
Oh, no. Panthers.
Yeah. Gotta get Panthers.
That's at Suncorp, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Suncorp, yeah.
I mean,
You got a reason for that?
yeah, it's inside.
He's gone
You're
red,
in,
mate.
you're in trouble.
Watch the show.
If Liam Martin was in, which he's out, he's been ruled out, I would be more confident. But I think Penrith have probably got a point to prove this year too. After last year, they, missed out. They'll be more hungry. Maybe the fire's been reignited. Yeah, I'll take Panthers. Matt?
I think you could be right about Panthers, but I mean Broncos, they just seem to manufacture wins out of anywhere, always, and I think at home, and they'll want to kick off strong, so I'd go Broncos, I reckon.
Margie.
Yeah, I'm going Broncos.
Yeah, the Broncos, I'm not scared.
Broncos, but they can't afford to let Penrith put in a lead to try and catch up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Paul Alamotti, but I reckon from Penrith, if there's an underrated player in the competition, it's got to be him. If he doesn't take the centre position all year, there's something wrong. To be honest.
Oh, mate, I honestly think he's a better winger than he is centre.
Or even one
He
of the wing
finishes
positions.
better
Yeah,
than he does in the centres.
he's got to be
more
in
chance.
the 17 somewhere.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the
But
bloke
anyway.
can kick goals all over the field.
Anywhere between 2 and 5.
Unfortunately, I didn't put the. Anyway, Jay.
Oh, mate, honestly, I don't even remember who I picked, to be fair.
I haven't done mine yet, so I've got
And-
an excuse.
I don't know how much of a headache or a false start to the season after doing the World Club Challenge is going to put on the Broncos. Mate, I'm going to go the Panthers. I know it's first game at Brisbane, packed house, but I just honestly think that the Panthers might just take a little bit of the hangover left over from the World Club.
I've just had a look. Paul Alamotti is actually on the wing.
Yep.
They
Okay.
put him out in the wing, and McLean and Tago in the centres. But
Yep.
I'm
And
just
you
not.
did have Panthers, mate.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I'm just not convinced
checked.
that
Yeah.
Tago's defense is up to scratch.
He's been in that position. He's been in that team for like a long time now, and I think that just holds him in that stead. But that young McLean, and has he got a younger brother?
Yeah.
That's
There's
like
Casey and
Yeah,
Jesse.
yeah, mate. That Jesse, put them two on that one side, put Alamonte on the other side, and you put.
Wouldn't be surprised if you see Casey end up at the Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you did right, man.
Do you think the Tigers will get over the bye?
Hopefully.
Just?
Yeah, just. Anyway, that's the team list for this week. We're going to take a short break, come back, and wrap up the big show. guys, welcome back, and thanks to everyone coming in tonight. Our special guests, Matt and Pete.
Chris.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Hope you've enjoyed yourself, and
Yeah,
For sure.
We'll be
Nice to
sort
meet
of,
you, fellas.
Yeah,
I think we'll be in
absolutely.
Cowra next Tuesday. We might have to call in.
yeah, definitely. Yeah,
To
give us
give
a
you
yeah,
a
yeah.
ring.
Yeah,
And,
talking Schmidt, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
talk, see what's
You might
going on.
find.
Get a three-way going.
Three-way with Simon.
Simon.
Yeah, I didn't hear him
Still a
tonight.
phone call you
so,
talking
yeah.
about.
You missed it out.
Visit Junior, are you?
yeah.
Maybe you,
Hey, he's down Cowra, isn't he?
you can call in
Junior
on.
the knife man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do a bypass through Turak.
Correct.
We're heading down. Well, we've got to go that far down that way to get around the wet weather to get
Yeah,
over
it's
to Perth.
nuts.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. Everything's washed out.
So do us a favour, send us some photos, some video,
Yeah, we'll
whatever.
do.
and
Yeah.
We'll post it up and follow you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
But thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's been
we'll get
great.
you on again.
Been
And,
really good.
Thanks for jumping on board.
I'm gonna give that burger a track, mate. When
Yeah, we'll
get
go.
out.
Yeah, you got to set up a camera when
Wait
you
till
do
we
it.
get back because I want to see it.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
I will.
We
We'll
need.
up at
We'll
night
take
out there and
bets
we'll
on
go
it.
do
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm easy with that, mate.
You can make a fortune out of like just betting that
Do we know
someone
how
can't
heavy
eat
it
it
is?
like this.
How heavy is it? Do we know?
Oh, it's
Weight?
big.
Well, we have to pull out 2 big tables. And they bring it on. They back it up on a truck to your
Oh, yeah,
table.
right, just
yeah.
tip it.
Yeah.
There's no harm in using a knife and fork, is there?
No, there's no
you
knife
can't
and
do
fork.
that.
What are you,
can't do
gay?
that.
You gotta like you
Oh,
pussy.
easy, mate.
You
My
just
name's
gotta
not
like
Chris,
you know.
mate.
Oh, I mean,
Simon would use a knife and fork.
That's all.
I think we found Terry.
It's all gone south in
Terry.
a hurry.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, we've got to wrap it up. So a big thank you to all of our sponsors and a big welcome this year to Mick and the team at the Full Throttle Ranch and the barbecue. We're absolutely stoked to have them on board and be doing a lot of stuff with them. Plus all of our new sponsors as well. Scott's Butchery, Empire Guard, and Holden Central. So wrapped, and we've got a lot coming on this year, and we're going to have a lot of special guests, and super excited. I know it's just the start of the year, but we're looking forward to the grand final show as well already. So.
I'm already excited. Yeah.
Bring it on.
But yeah, we're going to put it up there. We're going to let you know throughout the year what's going to happen, who's going to be there, and we will get some buses and what from those ones in Sydney that wanted to do it. And anyway, till next week, Marchie.
It's all about league.
I'm the one that smells like fish that John West regretted.
Is that meant to be there?
What?
That sauce?
No. Oh, my young fella, I forgot to tell him.
That's why he was smiling. It was between his
I'll
legs.
just give him a
I end up cooking a roast and I end up being a slow cooker. Take 6.
Oh, guys.
Jason and Joe went hunting the other day and both went missing. Take 7.
Huh?
What the fuck?
What the?
I don't want to.